A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
You're about to be entertained by some of the biggest names in show business. For the next hour and 30 minutes, this program will present in person such bright stars as
Eddie Cantor,
Mindie Carson,
Perry Como, Jimmy Durant,
Jose Ferrer,
Bob Hope,
Ray Middleton,
Evelyn Barden,
Meredith Wilson,
and my name, darlings, is Tallulah Bankhead.
The National Broadcasting Company presents The Big Show.
Salvation America, the curtains of America, we're going to fill your heart and full of
The Big Show, 90 minutes with the most scintillating personalities in the entertainment world. Brought to you this Sunday and every Sunday at the same time as the Sunday feature of 5 Show Festival, NBC's star-studded 5-night-a-week program extravaganza. And here is your hostess, the glamorous, unpredictable Tallulah Bankhead.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in week number 3, and ready with another program starring the biggest names in show business. But it hasn't been easy, darlings. When big names get together, you should hear some of the big names they call each other. One complains the other has better lines, another's unhappy because the other has better songs, and this week there was even a ridiculously petty fight over who should have the star dressing room. Well, imagine, of course, I won out, darling. That's it. However, being the great troopers that they really are, by the time we were ready to go on the air, our stars had straightened out all their trifling differences, and we are now one big happy family.
Yeah, some happy family.
It's abdominal.
Oh, I'm sure going to tell my agent.
Well, the theater was never like that.
The worst thing I ever heard in my life. I'm going to tell you.
Oh, these actors are on the loose again. But I know how to handle them. I use diplomacy, finesse, gentleness. Will you please shut up? What's the matter now? I thought I had everything under control.
Oh, sure. Some control.
Now, Eddie, what are you talking about? Eddie Cantor, come over here and bring those eyes with you. Eddie! What's the matter now, darling?
Nothing. Nothing at all. All I know is I've been in show business 40 years. I've never been treated as badly as I have here today. Not even by Milton Berle. Why, when I went on his show, he not only stole my best jokes, but he stole my glasses so I couldn't even read the bad jokes he gave me. That's Berle.
You mean you don't like the jokes you're supposed to tell? The last one just got a laugh.
Yeah, but who got the laugh? Berle. See? That's 2 for him. That makes 3.
Oh, Eddie.
And he's not even on the program. I've been in show business 40 years.
Well, how we mistreated you?
Oh, I'd rather not talk about it. You probably think it's nothing, but to me it's... Well, all I know is that a half hour before the show today, everybody in the cast got coffee with sugar.
And you got yours without sugar?
No, I got a pastrami sandwich and a bottle of cherry soda.
Well, what did you order?
A pastrami sandwich and a bottle of cherry soda.
So what?
See? I knew you'd think it was nothing, but believe me, those nothings add up. Everybody else got coffee and sugar except me. I just don't like to be discriminated against. I've been in show business 40 years.
Yes, you just told me. That makes 120.
I've seen it happen the same way. If you're a star, you've got to protect yourself. First, they take away your coffee and sugar. Then they take away your best jokes. Then your glasses. Then they take your name off the front of the theater. Then your agent can't get you any more work. And you spend all the money you've saved up. And your wife leaves you. And your daughter 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 leaves you. How many is that?
4.
And your daughter leaves you. And then your son-in-laws throw you out. And you know what happens? You wind up on the street asking somebody if they can spare a dime for a cup of coffee with sugar.
But, Eddie, you didn't order coffee in the first place.
Just a minute. Hold the dialogue.
Oh, dear. Now it's trouble with Jimmy Durante. okay. What's your beef?
I ain't got no beef. I ain't even got no pastrami sandwich.
But I didn't get any coffee.
So what are you complaining about? What kind of grounds is coffee? I got something to holler about.
Oh, actors. They're just like children, darlings. Oh, excuse me, children. I take it back, darlings. All right, Jimmy, start hollering.
Well, I walked in here this morning with Eddie Cantor, and I'm wearing my Saturday best. I ain't been home all night. I'm a doll from the top of my Triholian hat to the bottom. I'm a doll from the top of my Triholian hat to the bottom. To the bottoms of my suede shoes with the gum soles. Juicy fruit. And I'm looking like a page right out of escrow.
Escrow? Oh, yes, darling, I remember. You and Eddie walked in together.
Yes, and you ups to us and you says, "Good morning, Eddie. Good morning, Jimmy, darling. How are you, Jimmy, my sweet? You're looking swell, Jimmy." That's what hurts.
Hurt? Why, Jimmy?
Because you said good morning to Eddie first.
Because I said, Eddie, did you hear that? Isn't that ridiculous?
No, not at all. He didn't even notice it until I told him. I've been in show business 40 years, and that's the way it starts. First they say hello to you second, then they say goodbye to you first, and then you're all washed up. Before I let myself get into a spot like that, I'd walk off the show.
Well, goodbye, Eddie. Sorry you can't be with us.
No, not me. Not me, Jimmy. I was protecting you. You ought to walk off the program if they're not showing you the proper deference.
That's the trouble with this show. Everybody's getting a different deference.
Jimmy, believe me, you're doing the wise thing. So long, kid. See you around.
Oh, Jimmy, come back here.
I'll read your jokes, Jimmy.
I will not. This is sabotage. Can't you wait till the body gets cold?
No, Jimmy, I need you on this show, and Eddie needs you.
I need him?
You see, Jimmy?
Too late. So long, Toulouse. So long, Eddie. So long, Meritage. So long, Orchestra.
Oh, no. You can't have a show without Randy. We don't care what anybody plays. Oh, you can't have a show without the Randy.
Even if Tallulah was to do the hula hula.
Oh, you can't have a show without the Randy. You gotta have the fabulous gang. Here we got an orchestra that's loaded with crap. 27 violins to give it some class. Still you gotta give them what appeals to the mass. You gotta give them Jimmy, there's no one greater. You gotta give them Jimmy, not an imitator. You gotta give them Jimmy, you know. So if you're a wonderful, you ain't got no show.
Okay, I'm back by popular demand. With all the bums on this show, they need somebody that'll dress it up. Give it a little culture. It's too uncouth, and I got plenty of couth and culture. Culture and art in my life play quite a part. A great sculptor makes my spine chill. Give me high-class stuff, I just can't get enough. Show me any famous statue and I thrill. I was standing in front of the statue of Venus de Milo the other day when a little old lady walked up, pointed to the statue and said, "You see, that's what happens when you bite your fingernails too much." Take my eyes off the script and I'm gone. But there's one guy called a thinker with his chin in his hands. I've been watching him for years and I just can't understand. What is the thinker thinking about? Why does he wrinkle his nose? Now, what is the thinker thinking about? Is he trying to remember where he left his clothes? Is it possible he don't know where his glasses are? Can it be that he's forgotten where he left his car? Now, what is the thinker thinking about? He's so quiet. Maybe he's a snob. Now, I shouldn't butt in his business. I don't want to raise a fuss. It could be he's just waiting for a Greyhound bus. Now, what is the thinker thinking about? Why, it's time the bum got up and found a job. You know, I've always admired sculptors. Why, you know, I bumped into that famous sculptor who's... Why, you know, I bumped into that famous sculptor who carves statues on mountains, and I noticed... Shut up, Eddie, will you, please? We'll have a talk in the wings later. Why, you know, I bumped into that famous sculptor who carves statues on mountains, and I noticed he was looking at me in an interested way. I said, I'll bet you're thinking of carving my nose on a mountain. And he says, no, I'm thinking of carving a mountain on your nose. You know, it gets me puzzled. I don't want to butt in. I don't want to butt in. I don't want to butt in this business. That's all right, Eric. Now, what is the thinker thinking about? Why, it's time to bum get up and found a job. Yes, sir. It's time to bum get up and found a job.
Jimmy, that was very good indeed.
Thank you, Tallulah. Coming from you, that's the pinnacle of success.
You mean the pinnacle, don't you, darling?
Pinnacle, I mean it in spades.
Jimmy, can I speak to you for a moment?
Why, I'm available. What is it, Eddie?
I don't want to make any trouble. But did you notice what she said when you finished your song?
Yes, she says I was very good.
Yeah, she said good. She didn't say you were the best. She didn't say you were better than anybody. She just said you were good. Best, better, good. You ran third.
Well, that's show business.
Miss Bankett, I've been standing around here listening to those two elderly gentlemen arguing.
Oh, I suppose now I'm going to have trouble with you, Pericomo.
Well, you can't blame Miss Bankett. In the first place, they gave me sugar, but no coffee.
You see that? Him, they gave sugar.
In the second place, I've got a song I'd like to sing, and I'm going to sing it right now. Hoop-de-doo, hoop-de-doo. I hear a polka and my troubles are through.
Just a minute, young man. You'll sing when I ask you to. And if you must know, you're on this program only because we had a little difficulty with Carmen Lombardo. As it was explained to me, there was a slight accident. Seems he gargled his throat with the shampoo and it took the wave right out of his voice. So please don't bother me. Go away.
Oh, Miss Bankhead, don't think I'm not grateful just to be on the same stage with the First Lady of the theater.
Isn't he sweet? Perry, darling, stand next to me and I'll see that you're protected on this program. Here, sweet, you may hold my menthol inhaler.
Gee, thanks, Miss Bankhead. I hope you're not catching a cold.
No, so sweet of us. It's nothing serious, darling. It's just that I feel that my throat is getting a little husky.
How can you tell?
Isn't he sweet? Here, you may hold my purse, too.
Oh, gee, thanks, Miss Bankhead.
Perry, can I speak to you for a minute?
Yeah, what is it, Eddie?
Look, Perry, I don't like to make trouble, see? I know you think you're doing pretty good with her, but I've seen this happen too many times. That's the way it starts. First, they make you hold their menthol inhaler. Then they make you hold their purse, and the first thing you know, you wind up holding the bag.
I don't care what I have to do. I just want to sing my song in a good featured spot in this show, that's all.
Look, son, let me tell you something. I've been in show business 40 years.
That's a total of 160.
Stars in the theater are treated according to seniority. How long have you been in show business?
Oh, about 10 years.
An amateur. Listen to me. What did you do before that?
I ran a little barber shop in Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania.
Well, I'll tell you, Perry, you just wait around and you can sing your song when you hear somebody holler next. You were a barber. You know what next means?
Wait a minute. How about me, Miss Bankhead?
Oh, no, darling. Not a sweet young lady like you. You're not going to give us a bad time. Mindy Carson!
Miss Bankhead.
I didn't hear you, darling. What did you say?
I said I have a song and I'd like to do it.
Isn't she sweet? In due time, darling.
Well, no, I think I ought to do it next.
Next?
Hoop-de-doo, hoop-de-doo. I hear a polka and my...
No, not now, Perry.
But you said next.
I was talking to Minnie Carson. Minnie, you're a charming little girl, and we're all anxious to hear your song because I think you're one of the most delightful singers of your sex.
Hop-de-doo, hop-de-doo. I hear a polka.
Perry, stop that. I said sex.
Hop-de-doo!
No, Perry, no, down, boy.
I beg your pardon, Miss Bankhead, but may I offer a suggestion?
Jose Perry.
You know, I have been listening to the raucous mewling of this infantile prattle with thinly veiled disdain, and I humbly offer a simple solution. Since there are so many, shall I say, stars on this program, why not bring them on alphabetically?
Oh, darlings, I just thought of the most brilliant idea. Since there's so many, shall we say, stars on this program, why not bring them on alphabetically? And since there's no A's, we'll start with B as in Bankhead. Everybody agree?
Just a minute. I don't agree.
Why not, Jimmy?
Because I don't even know what alphabetically means.
It just means that we'll appear according to the letters of the alphabet.
Oh, that's different. Then I go on second. A, D, C, B.
No, Jimmy, it's A, B, C, D.
New rules all the time.
Well, it's unanimous. We'll start at the top of the alphabet.
Hey, now, wait a minute. I don't like this whole thing. My name is Wilson. Meredith Wilson. By the time you get to me, Phil Harris will be playing my orchestra number in the next show.
Now, come now, Meredith. Wait your turn like everybody else. Now, don't be a dissenter. In union, there's strength.
My union's stronger than yours. Well, maybe I'm out of order, but a waltz is never out of order. So here's While We're Young. Play, men.
Magnificent as always.
Yeah, but how did Wilson? Get into the alphabet before Durante. Don't tell me it's A, B, W, D.
Sorry, darling, it was a mistake.
See that it don't happen again. I'm next.
Hoop-de-doo, hoop-de-doo. I hear a
No, very pleased. Our next guest is Jose Ferrer.
Ferrer is ahead of Durante. Since when does PH come before D?
That's Doctor of Philosophy, darling. This is hardly the time to be philosophical.
Philosophical? I thought we were doing an alphabetical.
Oh, we are, Jimmy. And ladies and gentlemen, the first letter of the alphabet is A. A stands for America, first in all our hearts. Tonight we observe an anniversary of historical significance, an anniversary of deep, vital meaning to us all. To help make this observance a memorable one for every American, two great artists have joined us tonight. From the smash hit musical South Pacific comes Ray Middleton. From Hollywood and his triumphant success in Cyrano de Bergerac comes Jose Ferrer. Today, 87 years ago, almost to this hour, Abraham Lincoln delivered his great address at Gettysburg. And now in these troubled hours, it is with gratitude and solemn respect that we heed his words once more. Once again the tall, shambling figure rises. Once again he speaks the few, the immortal words.
87 years ago, our forefathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation, so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
freedom were born. Grant us, Lord, the courage and the strength of righteousness.
Jose, a more sincere and moving reading I've never heard. Congratulations to you, Meredith Wilson, and Ray Middleton.
I heard the applause of the multitude, and I came running out. They must be clapping for me.
No, Jimmy, that was for Meredith Wilson, Jose Ferrer, and Ray Middleton.
You mean they hired a big star like this guy, Ray Middleton, just to sing one chorus?
That's the way we do things on this program, Jimmy. That's why it's a big show. And Ray Middleton, you were a dear to come over to sing for us.
It was a pleasure, Miss Bankhead.
Ray, just a minute. May I talk to you?
Yeah, what is it, Eddie?
I don't like to make trouble, but did you notice something, Ray? You she calls dear, everybody else she calls darling.
Well, I don't see anything wrong about that.
You don't see, of course you don't. I've been in show business 40 years.
Anybody keeping score?
Ray, I've seen it happen too many times. First they take away your darling, then they take away your dear, then they say, hey, you!
Hey, you, Cantor.
See what I mean? Yes, Miss Banker?
Will you stop confusing our performers?
I'm not trying to confuse anybody. All I'm trying to say is that I'd like to be treated equally with everybody else. A little more equal if possible, because, after all, I've been in show business 40 years, and I'd love to sing my song now.
The score is now 40 love.
Tennis, anyone?
Don't.
Jose, what was that for?
Nothing. I just noticed that I hadn't anything to say here, and it seemed like a cue when you said 40 love. So I said, tennis, anyone? I mean, Tallulah's just a bit of a joke. In the theater, it makes a sort of a merry entrance, if you know what I mean.
Well, can you think of a merry exit, dear?
Can I see you for a minute, Jose?
What is it, Eddie?
I don't like to make any trouble, Jose, but first they take away your merry entrance. She won't let you say tennis, anyone. Then they give you the merry exit. And not only do you exit the stage, but pretty soon you have to exit the country, and you wind up joining the Foreign Legion in Africa.
Tunis, anyone?
Jose, darling, we'll need you a little later in the show, so why don't you be a good boy and go downstairs and get yourself a sandwich?
Oh, very well. Tuna, anyone?
Look, wait a minute. I don't want to make any trouble, but I've been in show business 40 years, and there's one thing I've learned. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
The Big Show. This is the National Broadcasting Company Sunday Extravaganza with the most scintillating personalities in show business. This portion of the program is the Sunday feature of NBC's star-studded 5-show festival of comedy, music, drama, and mystery, presented 5 nights a week, and brought to you by RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television, and by the makers of Anacin. for fast relief from pain of headache, neuritis, and neuralgia. The big stars in this program are Eddie Cantor, Mindy Carson, Perry Como, Jimmy Durante, Jose Ferrer, Bob Hope, Ray Middleton, Evelyn Barton, Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, and every week, your glamorous hostess, Miss Tallulah Bankhead.
Yes, darlings, we have so many stars on this show and so much temperament flying around that it's taken all the restraint and patience I can muster to make sure that everyone gets his fair share of the spotlight. Now, darlings, you've all heard the old song, Wish Upon a Star. What I wish upon these stars shouldn't happen to anyone. Not even to Betty Davis. Well, we finally compromised, and each star has agreed to appear alphabetically. So we present next...
Hoop-de-doo, hoop-de-doo.
Perry Como, didn't you just hear me say alphabetically?
Yes, but you told me I was going to sing my song when somebody said next.
No, darling, Eddie Cantor only told you that when he found out you once ran a barber shop. Now, will you please go backstage and wait your turn?
Oh, now, look, I've got nothing to do back there. I've already played all my hit records twice.
Well, go play some of Sinatra's hit records.
I already played that one.
Well, go cut somebody's hair.
Hey, that's an idea. Next.
Now we present in alphabetical order a man who has been in show business for 3 years.
Say, Tallulah, is it my turn now?
No, Jimmy, it is not. I've already explained to you. I'll call you when I want you.
How long will it be?
Not too long, darling.
Okay, Perry, just a haircut. And not too short, darling.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce at this time a man who's been in show business 40 years.
40 years. Don't tell me Crosby's on the show.
Bob Hope!
Okay, I'll take charge now. Move over, darling.
Robert, you weren't here before, but everyone on the big show has agreed to appear in alphabetical order.
Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bob Aronson, AA.
Hope, leave this stage until I call for you.
Don't you lower your voice to me. I knew you when you were Louis Calhern.
Darling, why don't you hit the road backstage?
Not me. One more haircut and I look like Peter Lynn Hayes. I look like Mary Healy as it is.
Well, now, look, we have a show to do here, darling, and if we don't get it along, we'll have every vice president of the place on our necks.
Hoop-de-doo, hoop-de-doo.
No, Perry, not yet.
What was that? It sounded like the mating call of a mashed potato. What was it?
Now, look, Bob, darling, why don't you just sit here and watch the show until it's your turn? Here's a script, darling. I'll have somebody read it to you.
Yep. Watch this show? No, thanks. I'll be back later. I'm going across the street and watch the original.
The original of what?
Betty Davis and All About Eve.
I mustn't even think. I'll repeat that. I mustn't even think of calling him what I'm thinking. And so, darlings, on with the schmo. Oh, I mean on with the show. So, at long last, it is my pleasure to introduce a man who has been in show business 40 years.
42 years. I've aged 2 years since you started introducing me.
Eddie Cantor!
Well, I'm back on radio again, and it's like coming home. In my book, radio is still big time, like this big show. But I remember the early days of radio. It was back in 1930, exactly 20 years ago, that I started my first program. It was an hour show every Sunday night for a coffee company. Since then, a new generation has sprung up, but some of you may remember. I love to spend this Sunday with you. As friend to friend, I hope you do too. Yes, those were the days, gosh. Remember Jimmy Wallington, my announcer? He's still doing very well, you know. And remember Rubinoff and the magic of his violin? He's doing very well, too, under the name of Evelyn. Gosh, when I started in radio, The Lone Ranger was just a Boy Scout. John had only one wife, and Duz was too young to do it. Oh, yes. And we had some wonderful jokes in those Chase and Sanborn days. I remember the one about the psychiatrist. Woman went to the psychiatrist and said, "You must do something for my boy. He thinks he's a chicken." Psychiatrist said, "What makes you think so?" She said, "He goes around the house clucking all day. He keeps pecking at his food." Psychiatrist says, "Bring him in here. I'll convince him he's not a chicken." She said, "Oh, we can't do that. We need the eggs." And then I told the one about the woman at the Astor Hotel with a lot of bundles in her arms. She turned to me and she said, "Would you mind holding the door open, Sonny?" I said, "Sonny," I said, "Madam, I'd like to have you know I'm the father of 5 girls." She said, "Would you mind repeating that?" I said, "Not if I can help it." Ah, yes. But a comedian, no matter how funny, is dependent entirely on his material. Night after night, you go to bed hoping you'll dream up a new gag, a screamingly funny line. There's no sleep. No sleep for any of us. Always there's a pounding in your brain. Who was that lady I seen you with? Jokes, pounding in my brain again. Jokes, riddles to explain again. Farmer jokes, drummer jokes. These are cold, those are hot. Winter jokes, summer jokes, some are not. When the program has been done, another program is begun. Jokes. Find the subject, start to kid it. Soon you find that Wynn did it, Durante did it, even Danny Thomas did it, Groucho did it, Hope did it, the guy who's selling soap did it. If you hit on something good, they grab it up in Hollywood. Harris, funny fellow, does it. Learn that Abbott and Costello does it. Then it's kicked from coast to coast, refusing to give up the ghost. Soon it's dead, out of date, no one dares to do it. Wait, whose has found a novel twist that the other minds had missed? So it's polished up and then the vicious cycle starts again. Wynn does it, Durante does it, even Danny Thomas does it, Groucho does it, Hope does it, the guy who's selling soap does it. Gag, fun, kids today are reared on it. Joke, fun, each one has a beard on it. Find a new one, pull a killer, someone hollers, "That's Joe Miller." Jokes, puns, quips, gags, comics, critics, stooges, wags, laughs. But from now on I'll be tough on guys who want to steal my stuff. And to my fellow comics this challenge I hurl. Let's go and steal our jokes back from Mr. Milton Berle. And all the songs that we sang in those days. That's it, Meredith. Josephine and Joe were so in love. Oh, so in love. So much in love. In the hall for hours they would stay. When Josephine came in, she'd hear her mother say, "Josephina, please no leader on the bell. When you mush, please no push the bell." I heard Mrs. Caruso telling Mrs. O'Flynn, "Somebody keeps ringing, but nobody comes in. You can squeeze all you please, that's all right. But don't keep us from sleep every night. When you make love in the hall, stay away from the wall. Josephina, please no leader on the bell." Or you come from work and you wanted to sup. I'm a cook of the nice macaron. Then you make you sit down. Then you make you get up for your fella he call on the phone. Or you go to the park and you sit in the dark and you make it what they call it a pet. It's a lipstick here, it's a lipstick there. You know, get it from eating spaghetti. Or you say goodnight about 11 o'clock. That's what a good gal should do. But you take it too long when you say goodnight. You don't finish till 2:30. Say, why you don't bring your fellow upstairs? Ravioli with peppers I cook. You can make it a love with a kiss and a hug and a mom and a fountain and a look. Don't I bring you up when I make you fat with a soup and a pasta fazool? But you stay up until late and I make you thin. What's the matter? You making me fool? Why, you don't get married, you're raising the fam. Then I make you the promise I keep. I'll buy you the furnish and pay for the rent, and we all can get us some sleep. Josephina, please no leaner on the bell. When you mush, please no push the bell. You could have so much fun with that son of a gun, but Josephina, please no leaner on the bell. Yes, that was radio, and it began to grow up. And radio will continue to grow. So if you got a piece of furniture around the house that you've been neglecting, dust it off, turn the knob, that's your radio. There's plenty of life in it yet, and there always will be. Radio has stood you in good stead all these years. All the entertainment you got on it. And remember those anxious years through the war when we huddled close to it to hear a word of comfort? It was the only link we had with our loved ones overseas. It brought us VE Day, VJ Day, and it will always continue to bring again, sing again, the things you wanted to. It loves to spend an hour with you.
If you'd like to know a quick, easy way to ease the pain of a headache, neuritis, or neuralgia, then by all means try Anacin. Your own dentist or physician may, at one time or another, have handed you an envelope containing Anacin tablets. Then you already know how incredibly fast and effectively Anacin brings relief. Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, Anacin contains not just one, but a combination of medically proven active ingredients. For your own sake, try Anacin. Anacin is sold to you on this guarantee. If the first few tablets do not give you all the relief you want as fast as you want it, you may return the unused portion and your money will be refunded. You can get Anacin tablets at any drug counter. Anacin comes in handy boxes of 12 and 30 tablets and economical family-sized bottles of 50 and 100.
And now, darlings, we would like to present...
Now? Toulouse?
No, Jimmy, darling, not yet. It's alphabetical. Carson, Como, and then Durante. Can't you read the script? Just follow the text.
Hoop-de-doo, hoop-de-doo.
Oh, Perry, it's not your turn to sing. We're going to hear from Mindie Carson.
Here I am, Miss Bankhead.
Mindie, darling. Mindie, darling, this is Jimmy Durante, darling. Jimmy, darling, this is Mindie Carson, darling.
How do you do, Miss Darling?
How do you do? But my name is Carson.
Oh, how do you do? I know your father, Jack Carson.
Oh, then you must know my uncle, Dennis Morgan.
No, I don't believe I do.
I don't know Dennis Morgan, Mindy, but I know Dennis King.
You know Dennis King? I thought you was Dennis King.
Now, we've been through 3 rehearsals of this show, and I still don't understand that line. Don't get it at all. My sweet, dear Mindy, I just noticed how your lovely hairdo. Was it Pierre?
No, Perry.
Sing your song, dear, whatever it is.
It's my new RCA Victor recording. Looks like a cold, cold winter. Looks like a cold, cold winter. Plenty of ice and snow, but we'll keep the love light in our hearts aglow. Looks like a long, long winter. Baby, what do we care as long as we have our other hearts to share? It's gonna be cold outside, gonna be warm inside. So we'll cuddle up by the cozy fire, side by side. Looks like a cold, cold winter. Summer is far away. Until then, I love you more and more each day. Looks like a cold, cold winter. Baby, what do we care as long as we have each other's love to share? It's gonna be cold outside, gonna be warm inside. So we'll cuddle up by the cozy fire, side by side. Looks like a cold, thank you.
I'm a
Miss
great admirer of your singing talent.
Oh, thank you, Miss Bankhead.
I sing, too, you know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh. Didn't you hear last week's show, darling?
Yes, I did.
Well, don't be difficult here. I mean, tell me what you thought.
Well, I'd like to come back on the show, Miss Bankhead.
No. Darling, are you implying that I'd have you taken off the show because you didn't like my singing? Speak up, child. You can give me your honest, frank opinion. Besides, there are other shows, you know. Did you hear me sing?
Yes, I did.
Well?
Not very.
Give my regards to Sammy K next week. All performers are like petty jealousies. I remember a few years ago, I was about to open a play. I asked a friend of mine to come to see me at the rehearsal. I wanted her frank and honest opinion of my performance. So I called her up the day of the dress rehearsal.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello, darling. Is that you?
Who's that?
It's me.
Who?
Me.
Oh, it's you. Hello, darling.
Darling, would you do me a great favor?
What, Tallulah?
Now, could you drop everything right away and come to my dress rehearsal tonight?
Your dress rehearsal?
Yes, dear.
I thought it was this afternoon.
No, dear, it's tonight.
Well, what did you do, postpone it?
No, dear, it's always been tonight.
I thought it was this afternoon.
No, dear, it's tonight.
Oh, what's the matter?
Well, darling, everything's the matter. The play's terrible, and I'm terrible, and my clothes are terrible. I suppose I'm so close to it that I can't get any perspective on it. And I want a fresh point of view, and I want someone who's never seen it and who doesn't know anything. I mean, anything about the particular play. And I want someone I can believe and who really tell me the truth. So you will come, won't you, darling?
Well, I'd love to, but I was...
Oh, that's wonderful, darling. You're saving my life. Now, look, I want you to watch everything, every little single thing. Have you got a paper and pencil there?
Yes, I have.
Well, now, write these things down, darling, so you won't forget them. Now, have a good look at my yellow dress. I know it makes me look as fat as a pig. And watch my makeup. The lighting is... Oh.
But listen, I want to ask you
yes,
something.
I know. Now, what is it? And watch my hands. Now, tell me if I move them about too much. And watch the scene on the sofa.
Yes, but how would I get
and
out?
particularly watch my scene with the door in the second act. I'm afraid it doesn't get over. It's one of those little symbolic bits, and I don't know yet what it means. Nobody knows. So watch it, darling.
Yes, but how would I
Now,
get
watch
out?
everything I do, darling. And come back to my dressing room afterwards, and we'll go over the whole thing together, huh? Oh, you're an angel to do this. 8 o'clock sharp, and I'll see you afterwards, huh? Goodbye. Oh, I'm exhausted, Rose. I don't want to see anyone except that woman who's coming to talk to me about the play. She's been taking notes, and it's very important. Is she back yet? Well, where is she? Why isn't she here? I'm here. What's she doing? Well, when she comes in, keep everyone else out. I'm exhausted. I don't know how I look as well as I do. Oh, there she is, darling. Come in. Let her in, Rose. Oh, darling, it's too wonderful of you. Have a drink. Get her a drink, Rose. Get her a cigarette. Where's the chair? Now, look, darling. Now, sit down and tell me everything. Have you got your note? Is the light all right? Oh, you're such an angel, Rose. You stand outside and don't let anyone else in. Tell them I've gone. Tell them I've left the premises.
Now, you know, darling,
Yes, dear.
I'm going to tell you exactly what I thought.
Oh, well, of course. That's what I want. You don't know what it means to me, darling, having you do this. You know how it is. I mean, we're all so close to it, and people just say, oh, you're marvelous. That isn't what I want. Anyone can say, oh, you're marvelous. I don't want to know what's marvelous. I want to know what is wrong. You know what I mean.
Very, very well. Now, first...
How'd you like my clothes, darling?
They were all right. Now, first...
Didn't you like them?
Yes, they were all right, except that yellow dress, and you were right about that. It does make you look fat.
Where does it make me look fat?
All over, dear.
Where were you sitting?
Down front.
Oh, well, that was it. And It looks all right from further back, darling. That's what it was designed for. It's meant to be seen in perspective. You can't get the proper effect at all when you're so close, you know.
I see. Now, about your first entry.
Oh, how was my scene at the door?
Well, you were right about that, too. It didn't get over.
How do you mean it didn't get over?
It wasn't very clear, dear. I didn't know what you were doing.
You didn't know what I was doing? Are you sure you're thinking of the right scene? I mean the one in the second act, after he goes. And I go up and hurl myself against the door and sob. Just once, of course, you see. And then stand and turn the knob gently back and forth as if I could still feel his hand on it. Didn't you get anything from that at all? You didn't?
No, dear. I just thought the door had stuck.
Where were you sitting?
In the same seat.
I mean, you weren't on the side.
No, dear. I was in the center.
Well, I only asked because I thought perhaps you might have seen it from a bad angle. Do you think maybe the door was too far off stage?
No, dear. The door was perfectly all right.
Well, you know, I think you must be wrong about that. You know, if I thought you weren't, I'd be the very first to say so. But I think you're wrong, darling. You see, I've studied that scene. I've studied it from every angle. And I think the way I play it is the only way to play it. But it may not have been awfully clear to you, dear. It's subtle. No, I think that seems all right. Now, tell me about my hands, darling. Did I move them too much?
A little, I thought.
Where?
In the scene where you listen to the will, you should sit perfectly still there.
I do sit perfectly still there, as I remember, don't I?
No, dear. You move your hands constantly.
Well, I can't stop breathing. I can't be absolutely motionless.
You should be.
Why?
Because then you'd stand out, dear, and as it is, you distract.
From what?
From the play, dear. Don't you see, darling, if you just sat there and did absolutely nothing at all, you would stand out as the one calm figure on the stage.
Well, I just don't agree with you, darling, that's all. I mean, I have to do something while he's making that long speech. And anyway, darling, I don't move my hands. I merely twist the handkerchief. As a matter of fact, that's the one scene where I've been careful in my hands. No, all I meant was there any place where I did move them too much?
No.
Oh, how was the play as a whole?
I thought it dragged and spots.
Well, now, do you really think you can judge any play in rehearsal? Don't you think you have to see it with an audience?
Maybe.
How was my makeup?
Marvelous.
How was the scene on the sofa?
Marvelous.
Oh, how'd you scene with the doctor?
Perfectly marvelous.
Oh, that's a terribly funny scene, isn't it?
Terribly funny.
Oh, you know, I can hardly read some of those lines. We all used to laugh so much. But dear, we nearly died. But how was the first act curtain?
Perfectly marvelous.
Well, then you don't think I have a thing to worry about?
Not a thing in the world, darling.
Oh, darling, isn't that perfectly marvelous?
Perfectly marvelous.
You're very kind, darling. The title of that charming vignette was A Matter of Perspective, and it was written by a talented actress and writer, Miss Patricia Collins, and was dramatized by special permission of the New Yorker magazine. The part of my friend was played by the distinguished actress of the New York stage, Miss Evelyn Barton, who is currently appearing on Broadway in Hilda Crane.
Here's a word from RCA Victor. If you love plays, how would you like to be not just a first-nighter, but an every-nighter without ever standing in a ticket line? If you love music but live far from the metropolitan area, how would you like to hear and see the great singers of our time anyway without even taking a train? If you love boxing, how would you like to see the major matches so close up you can see the twinkling of every black eye? It could go on forever. The list of fun you'll enjoy once you visit your RCA Victor dealers and choose your television set from 18 beautiful new RCA Victor million-proof models. Whichever RCA Victor set you choose, you'll get such beautiful styling you'll have to send out for new adjectives to describe it. And you'll get that peerless engineering quality which has made RCA Victor television far and away America's favorite. The proven pride of over 1 million families. Follow their lead tomorrow. 1 million American families can't be wrong.
Now, let me see. Cantor, Carson.
Say, Miss Bankhead.
Yes, Meredith, darling.
I sure like that part you just took off about the actress who called up her friend about her fat yellow dress.
Yes, darling. And now, if you don't mind.
It reminded me of the time back in Mason City, Iowa. That's my hometown, you know. And I was playing in the high school band. Mason City High School. That's in Mason City.
How convenient.
Yes. Well, sir, I played the piccolo. That's a very difficult instrument, the piccolo. Aren't many people who can play the piccolo. Matter of fact, there aren't many people who want to play the piccolo. Piccolo's a wind instrument.
And who isn't, darling?
Exactly. Well, sir, there was a fella sitting on one side of me. He played triple tongue on the cornet, and he was a junior. And the fella on the other side of me, he was playing double tongue on the cornet. He was only a sophomore.
Meredith, if you don't get on with this revolting little saga...
Well, sir, one day the band was playing Coming Through the Rye. And there I was, sandwiched in between these two cornet players. The triple-tongue fellow on one side and the double-tongue fellow on the other. And there I stood with my piccolo.
Now, that's very funny, darling. Now, if you'll just go...
Well, if you think that's funny, wait till I get to the funny part. You see, I asked my friend Ernie to come down and see if he could hear my piccolo between the triple-tongue cornet and the double-tongue cornet. That's Ernie Wagner, not to be confused with Ernie Byer, who ran the drugstore back in Mason City. Ernie Byer didn't know much about music. He didn't know much about drugs either. I remember one day old lady Frisbee had a prescription filled, and Doc Byer, we used to call him Doc. I never did know why.
Isn't this awful?
Yes. Stop, I'll pour wet cement in his piccolo.
Bob Hope, am I glad you're back. Meredith, you can run along.
Bob Hope?
Well, Milton DeLugg. I expected more back here, you know.
No, Bob. I'm Meredith Wilson.
Either way, you're not going to get to Carnegie Hall.
Why did I sit next to Durante?
Speak up. I got it. All right. I have a coach from the dramatic school here. Speak up, boy. What's on your mind? Well, make it fast. I'm doing a benefit in 20 minutes for the members of your band.
Well, you know, Mr. Hope, I'm a big fan.
What's that?
I say I'm a big fan.
Yes, you have.
I even listen to you when you're on Bing's show.
Oh, Bing's show. Oh, yes. One of the Gary Crosby Enterprises, yes.
Well, sir, I was just telling Miss Bankhead a story that happened back in Mason City, Iowa.
Meredith, you're not going to continue that nauseating little yarn about the time you ate a triple-decker tongue sandwich on rye.
This big show is getting smaller every minute. You know, it's time for the old pro to step in, old reliable himself. Introduce me, will you, Toulouse?
Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Henrik.
I'm doing real great here so far. I'm a straight man for a station break. Kate, would you mind if I slipped a few gems in here, or are you warming Maury Amsterdam up in the bullpen?
All right, darling. But I must give you an introduction befitting your stature.
Well, now you're talking.
I'll give you a big, fat introduction.
Wear your yellow dress, Chubby.
Ladies and gentlemen, we on the Big Show feel we're extremely lucky to have...
watch your language.
Oh, excuse me, darling. Ladies and gentlemen, we on the Big Show feel we're extremely Chesterfield to have with us Bob. Bob, he brought all our boys laughs and good cheer by riding a Jeep all through Korea, and now can't sit down on his sofa, Hope.
Thank you very much, Delulu. I have 600 or 700 jokes here. I'll tell them in alphabetical order. I want to tell you it's a great thrill to be on this big show, ladies and gentlemen, with all the stars. We've got enough stars here for a congressional investigation. Isn't it wonderful? They have everything. You should see the orchestra here. It looks like Petrillo's wedding. And they have another fellow here running around with some headphones on. He's listening to see how the other networks are doing. I'm finally glad to get on the mic alone, too. I've been sitting over on that couch for 3 days. Can you imagine being on a couch for a half hour with Jose Ferrer? He didn't do a thing for me. And vice versa. And he keeps calling me Cyrano. What a parlay. Jose Ferrer, Durante, and me. They ought to call this show Three Noses East. The couch looks like the waiting room in a plastic surgeon's office. I really enjoyed it here with Eddie Cantor. He looks wonderful at his age, and I love that. I love Jimmy Durante. Wasn't he wonderful up here? I love the way he works. I made a mistake and went to school, but I want to tell you that this is really the most wonderful show with all these stars. This is either going to break Jack Benny or the Rockefellers. But you were right, Tallulah. Our little band of stage-struck gypsies did take a jeep ride through Korea. But we only took the short ride. We saw a lot of kids over there riding jeeps, tanks, and jets from Pusan to Manchuria. You know, it's a rugged war, but when we need it, ruggedness is made in America. And our boys are proving it over in Korea. Man, how we traveled on that trip. We were on instruments for hours going through rain, sleet, wind, fog, and snow. I'll never forget that bus ride to the Los Angeles airport. But we visited a lot of spots. Honolulu, Guam, Tokyo, Korea, and the Aleutian Islands, wherever people smoke Chesterfields. 15,000 miles because I didn't read the small print in my contract. Honolulu was a beautiful spot. As a tourist pulls into Honolulu Harbor, they put a lei of flowers around his neck and say, "Welcome to the paradise of the Pacific, aloha." Translated, that means, boy, is this going to cost you. Isn't that a wonderful audience? They're still frozen there from the last Sonia Hemme show. But I loved Honolulu. Godfrey spent a few weeks there this summer teaching the natives how to play the ukulele. And did you know Godfrey's in the Navy? They had to let him in. He threatened to buy his own. Godfrey is really a big operator. In fact, over at that other place. They told me to read it that way. Over at that other place, when they mentioned Godfrey's name, they dropped the last syllable. You know, I can't wait. It's only an hour and a half. When we landed. But back to the trip. You know, when we landed at Okinawa, I was met by a native band. I was, thank you. I stuck out my hand and said, "Bob Hope, USA." Leader said, "Bongo, bongo, MCA." I was around there during the last war. I went ashore with the second wave at Saipan. First one was married. Wave, that's an old salt with a new shaker. But you know, somehow... Takes a long while to get up there, doesn't it? First time I've ever worked to a layer cake. You know, somehow... balcony. You got to get a sore neck in this place. You know, somehow this trip was different from the others I've been on. The GIs are so much more polite. In the last war, they treated me rough and tough. But now every time I land at an airfield, they throw a shawl around me and help me over the puddles. What a joke. I never should have borrowed a writer from Mall Purpose. But I want to say that we're very indebted to the Air Force for flying us around in this little junket. We had a smooth trip over. First, we flew at an altitude that didn't bother me, but we had to go up higher because the salt water was ruining the tires. Well, we were going about 300 miles an hour when I looked out and saw what I thought was a flying saucer. It turned out to be my stomach going in the other direction. But you know, I was thinking today, with those fast planes and atomic bombs, I sometimes think we're moving at too mad a pace. Wouldn't it be awful if the Republicans got in just as the world went out? Well, it was a wonderful trip, and what a reception we got in Tokyo. You should have heard the screams when I got off the plane. I unfastened the wrong belt. But Actually, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we have to worry about the Korean War anymore. Warner Brothers has alerted Humphrey Bogart. No, I'm just being a little whimsical. Very little. The government has the situation pretty well in hand right now. That's why I don't like the word taxes. What it all adds up to is an insurance policy for peace. And I'm happy to be paying premiums. And that's what I like about this big show. They pay so well. But with the new taxes, I'm going to have my salary sent directly to the government. That way we eliminate the middleman. Me. I'll never complain about taxes, though. I know you can't take it with you. I just like to look at it while I'm here. But higher taxes doesn't really matter because money is getting so it has little value. The other night at the Stork Club, I pulled out a $5 bill and Lincoln said, "Please, not here. I look so shabby."
I must say you were superb.
I know, it's in my contract. Now, Toulouse, how about the loot? The money, huh?
That's not my department, darling.
Well, the money's not really for me. I'm taking up a collection for Tammany Hall. But really, what about the money? How do we get paid here? In cash?
No, darling. We all get checks.
Whoop-de-doo. Why, his voice is changing.
Now, shut up, Bob. I must introduce Perry Como. He's going to sing now.
Just a minute. Excuse me. I'd like to talk to you, Bob. Can I see you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie. If it's about one of your daughters, I'm already married. And if it's about a son, you can't adopt me.
Yeah. No, Bob. What I have to tell you is for your benefit. I've been in show business 40 years.
It wasn't for my benefit.
No, I'm serious, Bob. I don't like to make any trouble, but I don't know if you noticed it, but I sang a song on this program. Durante sang, and now they're going to have Como sing. Why don't you sing, Robert?
Eddie, if you're going to make trouble for me again...
No, I'm not making trouble. I've been in show business 40 years. I'm only trying to protect this boy.
Thank you, Grandma Moses.
No, don't joke about it. I've seen it happen too many times. First they take away your song, then they take away your jokes, then they take your name off the theater, and the first thing you know, you wind up as an old movie on television.
Yeah, I've seen your television show. You know, Eddie, TV is a pretty tough racket for an old-timer. How do you feel? You don't look it.
Give me a chance, will you?
Me too.
I have my other muscles with me, that's it.
Hyde!
He's rehearsing.
Yep.
If you feel anything, cut in, honey. Go ahead.
I'm just about to, brother.
Well, I went to my doctor last week.
Where's that? Oh, yes, that's right.
Cheers, Bob.
We're getting back to this stuff.
Oh.
Yes, I see.
I went to my doctor last week for a checkup. He said I look better on fluoroscope than I do on TV.
He's not a doctor. He's a critic.
Yep.
Isn't he funny?
What are you wearing, a feathered girdle?
No. If it's about one of your daughters, I'm already married. Come in quickly, Eddie. There it is, baby.
Honolulu, we're on page 38. Why don't you get a crew cut so you can see the script? Say, what are you saying about television, Eddie?
Well, it's a tough business. As if I didn't have enough troubles, Ida came on my last show. I gave her one line, and she loused it up. But now she's stage-struck. There she is back there now. Hello, Ida!
You're waving at Durante.
Yep. Oh.
Now, look here. If everybody's through waving at his wife and 5 daughters, he can kind of take 3 giant steps back from this microphone. There's a little unfinished business I'd like to attend to about a song.
Well, if you insist. For my first number, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to sing an old English madrigal, I'll Be Suing You.
I don't mean you, Bob. Pick it up. Since the show began, now you listen to me, Bob and Eddie, I've been trying to do a song, and I'm going to sing it now.
You're going to sing?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know a foghorn could get a union card. What are you singing, Asleep in the Deep?
No, it's Give My Regards to Broadway. The first week when I sang it, there were some letters complaining that I was off key.
Oh, don't mind them. I wrote them in a fit of temper.
Well, and last week, that adorable, ridiculous Groucho Marx ad-libbed so much we didn't have time to finish the song. Now, I want you to listen to me, Bob, and I want your frank and candid opinion.
Okay, I'll go stand by that open window. If I'm lucky, I may fall out.
This is your note, Miss Bankhead.
Thank you very much. Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Harold Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time song. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long. What do you think, darling?
You've just heard Miss Tallulah Bankhead in a beautiful rendition of Give My Regards to 7th Avenue.
To Broadway.
You're still a block away.
Isn't he funny? Godfrey's talent scouts went that way.
Hey, that joke's bad enough to be on television. Come to think of it, so are you.
Please, Bob, Tallulah, two stars of your magnitude bickering in public. It's not nice, and I'll tell you why.
You're right, Eddie. I'm sorry, Tallulah. I apologize.
Because I've been in show business 40 years.
Oh, no, Bob. You're not going to get the audience on your side by being big about it and apologizing. I'm as big as you are.
Bigger.
Oh.
And in those 40 years, I've always treated my fellow actors an equal, except when it came to Billy.
But don't worry, Miss Bankhead. I don't mind apologizing. I can take it. I have broad shoulders.
Darling, you're padding your part.
Look who's talking about padding.
In spite of my 40 years in show business, I am basically a family man. I remember when my first daughter was born.
Bob, I liked you much better when you wore a mustache and called yourself Jerry Colonna. Well, no offense meant, of course.
I liked you much better than All About Eve. Offense meant, of course.
My first daughter's name was Marjorie, and then came my second daughter, Natalie.
Bob, if you're referring to Betty Davis, I happen to be one of her fondest admirers. I see all her pictures time and again.
How else can you learn?
The next year came Edna.
Robert, that was a cruel, cruel thing to say. I've been acclaimed in the theater for my portrayals of brittle, ruthless men. There is Tallulah Bankhead, the actress, but there is another Tallulah Bankhead, the woman, and you ever heard her deep lips.
Oh, now, wait a minute. I was only...
Oh, no, Bob, don't say it. There's nothing you can say. The wound was too deep, and I shall carry the scar forever.
Oh. Gee, kid, I'm sorry I said it. You know, I think you're one of the great actresses of our time.
Yeah, quite a performance, wasn't it? Let Betty Davis top that. I'm the original. She came after me by 1 year.
And then came Marilyn.
Say, that was a great performance, Tallulah. You really booby-trapped me with that little tearjerker. You know, I'm thinking of doing a picture, and I'd love to have you for my leading lady.
Ah, you're joking.
I've been trying to, but your writers got here before mine. I'm serious now. There's a wonderful dramatic part in this picture for you, Tallulah. I play the part of Pete Johnson, and you're my wife, and you decide to leave me, and you try to take our dog and her litter of puppies with you. But I won't give them up. And that's where you have a very dramatic speech where you try to make Pete give you the dog and the puppies. Show me how you deliver that speech.
All right, darling. Peter, give me the litter. Oh, what am I saying?
I could do a little tricking myself, you know.
The next year, I went on the road.
This is silly of you to try to start a feud between Betty and me. If the truth were known, you know that we're the best of friends, Betty Davison and I.
I know, Toulouse. I saw Bet before I left Hollywood, and she told me that when I got to New York, I should call you.
Really, darling?
But I can't tell you what.
And then came Janet.
Oh. Bob, I don't believe that. Betty and I have always been very frank with each other. There's nothing I say behind her back that I wouldn't say to her face. Either one of them.
And then came Prohibition.
Oh, Betty, we've neglected you. What have you been saying, darling?
I've been in show business. I've been in show business. Give me his pages. I've been in show business 40 years.
Well, this is where I came in. So long, Toulouse.
Oh, no, wait, Bob. No, wait. The show isn't over. We've had a most charming little chat, and I'd like to talk to you some more before you leave, huh?
Okay, I'll go up to the dressing room and wash off the blood. I'll have a rub down and a massage. Will you join me?
See you later, Bob.
Say, Como, a rub down and a massage.
Hey, Bob, wait, I'll go with you. I don't like to make any trouble, but that's the way it always happens. You see, first they give you a massage, then they rub you out altogether. You know what I mean?
Now, let me see. I still have Perry Como on my list. I'd better let him sing his song now.
Now, Toulouse?
No, I'm sorry, Jimmy. Perry Como is ahead of you in the alphabet.
There's only 52 letters in the alphabet, not counting the jokers, and I'm getting lost in a shuffle.
No, you're not, darling. Perry Como is going to sing right now.
Como, since when does K come before D?
Como is spelled with a C.
Oh, Perry Somo. Why didn't you say so? I'll be back later.
All right. Perry Como, you're next.
Well, it's about time.
I'm sorry you had to wait this long. Did you have a bad time of it?
Oh, no. I've been doing very well. Counting tips. I sold a few packages of Chesterfield, you know.
Oh, I'm glad. Now, tell me, Perry, have you made any new records lately?
I just cut a fellow's hair backstage in 1 minute and 4 seconds flat.
No, my friend. I mean your recording.
Oh, you mean my RCA Victor records. So they're selling like hotcakes.
Really? Well, I must try that sometime, darling. Now, how do you do that? You put the butter between two records and pour the syrup on top?
Well, you try it that way while I sing Patricia.
Okay, darling.
Oh, Patricia, my darling Patricia, I can see all my dreams in your eyes. Your smile is as gay as a bright summer day. You're much fairer than Aaron's blue skies. Oh, Patricia, my lovely Patricia, you could make all my dreaming come true. My heart is just drooling, Patricia, no fooling, I'm falling in love with you.
Oh, Patricia, my darling Patricia, I can see all my dreams in your heart.
Your smile is as gay as a bright summer day. You're much fairer than Aaron's blue skies.
Oh, Patricia, my lovely Patricia, you could make all my dreaming come true.
My heart is just drooling,
Patricia, no fooling,
I'm falling in love with you. Patricia, my lovely Patricia, you could make all my dreaming come true. My heart is just drooling, Patricia, no fooling, I'm falling in love.
I'm falling in love.
I'm falling in love with you.
I like it that way.
Oh, now? Tolu?
Not now. Yeah, oh, yes, now, Jimmy.
Oh, I thought so, but you ain't getting me to follow that, kid.
Why not?
Because I don't want to show up as Bush. And by the way, kid, let me give you a little bit of advice.
Yes, Mr. Durante?
I've been in show business 40 years. I kind of like you, kid. You give a good haircut. What's that with the song you just sang?
Oh, you mean Patricia?
Patricia, that's no song for you. I'll give you one of mine. I got 1,000,000. How about singing I'm Jimmy the Well-Dressed Man? Of course, you'll have to change your name.
Why wouldn't I sing I'm Perry the Well-Dressed Man?
Well, that's the cowardly way out. On second thought, you couldn't sing it at all. Look at them clothes you're wearing. Look at my clothes.
Who's your tailor?
Oh, I wouldn't call him that.
I buy all my clothes at Saks Fifth Avenue.
I got a place that's twice as good, Saks 10th Avenue.
Hey, come on, Como. How about that rub down? I'm freezing.
Finally got a line with Bob. Well, Tolu, I guess I go on now.
Oh, but Jimmy, the time is running short. You won't be able to do yourself justice. Why don't you come back and be my guest some other time, huh?
Sure. Tolu. Anytime, but none of that alphabetical stuff for me.
Why don't you come back next week, Jimmy?
Who you got on next week?
Well, we have Fred Allen.
There you go with that alphabet again. I'll come back when you got Zanuck and Zabisco.
I'd love to have you, Jimmy, because I needn't tell you you were, as usual, superb.
Superb? Oh, you're only just saying that.
That's right, darling.
I'll be glad to come back anytime, but just one thing, Tolu.
Yes, sir?
Do we need that Eddie Cantor? All he does is talk about his 5 years in show business and his 40 daughters. And he gets all the laughs.
I know just what you mean, Jimmy. Just what I was thinking myself. I'm sure I can get rid of him. Good night, Jimmy.
Good night, Tolu.
Good night, Tallulah.
Oh, Eddie, I was just talking about you, darling.
Wait for me outside, Jimmy.
Okay.
Well, Eddie, I needn't tell you that you were, as usual, superb.
Oh, you're just saying that.
That's right, darling. I'd love to have you back on our show again. How about a month from today?
It'll be my pleasure. Oh, one thing, Tallulah.
Yes, Eddie?
I've been on this show 40 years. I can't understand with me on the show why you need a guy like Hope. All he does is stand there and ad-lib and get a lot of laughs. I've seen it happen time and time again. First he gets a lot of laughs. Then they start saying, what do we need with all those other stars on the show? You get me?
Eddie, you took the words right out of my own venomous mouth, darling.
I don't mean to make trouble, you understand?
Oh, of course, and I'm sure I can arrange to keep him off the show.
Good night, Tallulah.
Good night, Eddie. Oh, hello, Bob.
Wait for me outside, will you, Eddie?
Well, Bob, I needn't tell you that you were, as usual, superb.
Why not? If it takes too long, I'll sponsor the next 15 minutes.
You really were, darling. And I'd love to have you back with us again, huh?
I'd like to, but I don't fit in with you, old-timer. I mean, these two old-timers. I'm young, I'm lovely, I'm engaged to Chesterfield. After all, Tulu, let's be honest.
Well, Bob, it's a little late in the show for that, but if you insist.
You know, you and I could wrap this thing up ourselves. Why split the laughs up with the other two guys, you see?
Darling, you've been reading my mind.
Well, it was open, so I just took a fast peek.
I'm sure I can arrange to have them taken off the...
Hey, Bob! You coming? Yeah, I'm coming. Good night, Tallulah.
Good night, Bob.
Well, here I am, man. Let's go. Come on, Eddie. Come on, Jimmy. You coming, Como?
You're right with you, fellas. Look, fellas, can't we get rid of that bankhead dame?
You said it, Eddie, a woman master of ceremonies.
I'm going to tell Miss Bankhead what you said.
Oh, who's afraid of her and her broad and A's?
Darling, don't pay any attention to them. They were only joking, I hope. Because I like this job, and I want to invite all of you to be back with us next week. And we will have with us Fred Allen, Jack Carson, Mindie Carson, Perry Como, Ed Archie Gardner, and Ed Wynn. And now the rest of the company joins me in hoping that until then, may the good Lord bless and keep you, whether near or far away. Mindie?
May you find that long-awaited golden day today.
Bob?
May your troubles all be small ones, and your fortune 10 times 10. Jimmy?
May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again, Harry.
May you walk with the sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree.
Eddie?
May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see.
We're sweet tomorrow. Never mind what might have been.
May the good Lord bless and keep you until we meet again.
May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet, till we meet again.
Good night, darlings, and a happy Thanksgiving.
Alphabetically by D. Engelbach was written alphabetically by Goodman H. with George Foster, Morton Green, Wilbur Kelly, and Frank Wilson. This is Ed Hurley. Good night, everyone.
Listen to Phil Harris, then Hedda Hopper Show on NBC.
From Hollywood, the Phil Harris, Alice Faye Show. For your enjoyment, here is the Phil Harris, Alice Faye Show. Written by Ray Singer and Dick Chevrolet, with Elliot Lewis, Walter Tetley, Robert North, Janine Roos, Ann Whitfield, Walter Sharp and his music, yours truly, Bill Foreman, and starring Alice Faye and Phil Harris. Alice has decided to take the children to Palm Springs for a few days. Phil is unable to go, so her brother William is driving them down. As we look in, Alice is saying goodbye to Phil.
I hate to leave you home all alone, Phil. Just think, I'm going to be gone for 3 whole days.
Yeah, goodbye. Bye.
Stop pushing. Phil, you don't sound like you're going to miss me.
Oh, honey. How can you say that? With you away, this house will be an empty shell. Every place I look, I'll see you. The memory of your face and the echo of your voice will linger in every nook and cranny. And I promise...
for heaven's sake, Philip, stop being so corny. You're such a square. Shake hands with Alice and tell her goodbye.
What do you mean, shake hands? I'm going to kiss her goodbye.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't. Every time you do that to my poor sister, it makes me sick to my stomach.
Stop it, Willie. Phil, are you sure you're going to miss me?
Oh, what a silly question. Of course I am. While you're gone, I won't know how to spend the weekend. I'll be lost.
Oh, Willie, did you hear what Phil said?
Yes, he said he's planning on spending a lost weekend.
Willie, you're being a nasty little man. One more crack like that and I shall retaliate.
You won't dare strike me.
I'll do worse than that. The next time you have an angel food cake in the oven, I'll stomp on the kitchen floor. Look, don't worry about me, Alice. I'm going to be working over the weekend anyway. In fact, I'm having the band over tonight to rehearse some classical numbers.
Classical numbers?
Yeah, you know, stuff like Beethoven's Fifth and Schubert's Moonshine Sonata.
Oh, well, as long as the boys are just coming over here to work and not to play poker all night, okay.
Oh, you know we wouldn't do that. We would... Uh-oh. Come in. Alice, I assure you that the boys are just coming over to work.
Mr. Harris, I got the stuff you ordered for tonight.
What stuff?
Carton of ice cubes, 4 fresh stacks, 2 cases...
Wrong house! Get out! Get away! Come back later.
So you and the boys are going to work tonight, huh?
Yes.
And what are the cards for?
Oh, the cards. Oh, yeah, the cards. Well, they're card stunts like they have at a football game. You see, the musicians will hold the cards up in front of them, and it will form a full head of Petrillo. With teeth.
Oh, I see.
I wish my old lady was that gullible.
Now, Phil, the card stunts might make sense, but do me a favor. Explain the ice cubes.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm anxious to hear this one myself.
We use the ice cubes for sound effects.
Oh, I see.
I don't. Explain it, Bud. Explain it.
All right. We just happened to be going to rehearse first the waters of the Minnetonka. And in order to get the proper effect, we have Remley breathe on the cubes, and when they melt, we get a dripping sound.
Phil, I have to hand it to you. That's not bad.
It ain't good.
Just one more thing, darling. What's in those two cases?
The case. The one on the left is a case of clarinet reeds for the woodwind section.
Since when do reeds come in bottles?
Oh, honey, don't be silly. It's the newest thing. It keeps them airtight and fresh. Isn't that right, mister?
Oh, yeah. You see what it says on the bottle, lady? Lager Reeds. The reeds that made Milwaukee famous.
Mister, I appreciate it.
Yeah, don't mention it. I got a nosy wife.
Phil, that's a case of beer, and I doubt if you can explain that.
I bet I can.
I'll bet you can.
I'll take part of that bet, lady. This guy is pretty good.
I guarantee I can explain the beer. And I say now, the beer. Well, that's for the woodwind section. They dip their reeds in to soften them up.
And now tell me, what's in the other case?
That's something to soften up the brass section. Now, are there any other questions?
Yeah. What do you want me to do with the 6 dames I got in the truck?
Now, that I didn't order.
I know, but just for fun, let's see how you get out of that one. You like that for my old lady?
Will you get out of here? Look, honey, please, why don't you and Willie go upstairs and start the packing, will you? Go ahead, I'll answer that door. Hey, hiya, Frankie.
Hey, Curly, I'm raffling off a turkey for Thanksgiving. Can I put you down for 10 tickets at $1 apiece?
Well, I don't know. That's a little high for a turkey raffle.
Well, seeing you're my best friend, I'll tell you what. I'll sell them to you at half price, 50 cents apiece.
Okay.
Here's the tickets.
Here's the money.
Thanks. Too bad you didn't win.
What do you mean I didn't win? Wait till I hold a raffle, will you? Now, when is the winner going to be picked?
Last night.
Serves me right. I should have known better than to get roped on something that you're selling. Who's the guy that ran this raffle?
By some strange coincidence, it was me.
Uh-huh. And who picked the winning number?
By an even stranger coincidence, I did.
And who won the turkey?
Any more stupid questions?
Look, I don't understand you, Remley. How can you do a thing like that?
I didn't do it for me. I did it for you and Alice. You've been inviting me over for Thanksgiving dinner every year, so this year I'm going to supply the turkey.
That's very nice of you, Frankie, but Alice already bought a turkey for Thanksgiving, and we've already got it. It's in the freezer.
All right, we'll save that one for Christmas. Let me surprise Alice with my turkey. I got it out in the car. I'll go get it.
All right, go get it. Do you need me to help you?
No, you stay here and sing.
Frankie. Ooh, you're asking me to sing.
Well, why not? I'll be outside and won't hear it anyway.
Go ahead. Let's choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo to Idaho. Come on, let's go. Let's choo-choo-choo to Idaho. Mr. Engineer, let's hear that whistle blow to let 'em know we're on our way to Idaho. Hey there, fella, soon we'll be in Pocatello and then Sun Valley. According to my Rand McNally, tell the folks back home in Shy, tell them toodaloo goodbye. Let's choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo to Idaho. What a trip, it's terrific on that Union Pacific. What a change from those covered wagon days. If those old 49ers had these up-to-date streamliners, they'd commute clear from Butte to Iowa. So hey there, fella, here we go through Pocatello and there's Sun Valley. According to my Rand McNally, tell the folks back home in Shy, tell them toodaloo goodbye. Let's choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo to Idaho. Well, pardon me, folks, but if you ain't observed, I'd like to announce that our dinner's served. And glancing at the menu, I am proud to say the chef is really cooking up a mess today. The full-course dinner is a work of art, and I most highly recommend our a la carte. The dining car is open and it's straight ahead. The first one there is the first one fed. Now, it's the custom here, though it ain't the rule, that if you wait, then you wait in the vestibule. And folks on the couch that we aim to please, we're the latest and the greatest in facilities. I just got word from the engineer. The green light is shining and the track is clear. We breaking every record and I ain't surprised, 'cause she's a mighty locomotive and she's dieselized. From east to west, from coast to coast, the Union Pacific is the foremost. So hey there, porter, when we pass Nebraska's border, get my suits out, lay my shirts and western boots out. If I'm going west today, might as well go all the way. Yippee-i-o, let's choo-choo-choo to Idaho. Come on, let's go, let's choo-choo-choo to Idaho. Come on, let's go, let's choo-choo-choo to Idaho.
Curly, is it all clear in there? You still singing?
Yeah, just finished. You can come on in.
Well, here she is. How do you like her?
How do you do, miss? I'm always glad to meet a girlfriend of Frankie. Now then, where's the turkey?
Don't be a wise guy. This is the turkey.
Oh. With your girlfriends, it's kind of hard to tell. The last one you had looked like a unicorn.
She did not look like a unicorn. Just seemed that way because her head came to a point.
All right, Remley, look, will you listen to that? We can't keep a live turkey in the house. Get old Tom out of here.
Curly, please, don't call her old Tom. Charmaine happens to be a lady.
Charmaine? Ooh la la, French turkey yet, huh?
She's very sensitive. You better apologize to her.
Oh, by all means, I shall. I beg your pardon, madame.
Mademoiselle. She's not married yet.
Well, propose to her and get her out of my house. Look, if Alice sees a live turkey in her living room, she'll yell blue murder. You can't keep a thing.
She doesn't have to see her. We'll hide Charmaine in the closet until after Alice leaves. We'll surprise her when she gets back from Palm Springs.
All right, anything. Come on, Frenchie. Now, get in there. Look, Frankie. Oh, listen to that. We'd better tie her up and gag her so she won't make any noise. Now, come on and get in there and help me and close that closet door so nobody overhears it. You and a live turkey.
Well, Willie, I guess I'm all packed. Will you ask Phil to help carry the suitcases to the car?
Very well, Alice. I'll get him. If I were Alice, I wouldn't trust Philip home alone. He needs a keeper. He's nothing but a middle-aged juvenile delinquent. Philip, Alice wants you to come out to... Well, that's funny. I could have sworn he was here in the living room.
I never what.
Somebody's in that closet. I wonder who it is. I'll just sneak up and listen.
Hey, Curly, Will she be all right in here? She won't smother, will she?
Nah. She'll be all right. Now, look, Charmaine, don't make a fuss, and we'll let you out as soon as my wife leaves.
Charmaine? He's got a woman in there.
Charmaine, will you please stop squirming like that and leave... Ouch! Remley, she bit me.
She's a wild one, too. I'm going to put a stop to this right now. I'm going upstairs and tell Alice he has a woman in the house.
Hey, Curly, I think I heard somebody out there. It sounded like Willie.
Old blabbermouth. Certainly he'll run right up and tell Alice and spoil our surprise. Look, we better hide that turkey in the den. Now, come on, Charmaine. Get out. Come on.
Oh, Alice, have I got something to tell you? Wait till you hear this.
Well, calm yourself and tell me. What is it?
Alice, I'm not one to start trouble between you and your husband. But it gives me a great deal of pleasure to inform you that Philip is unfaithful.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Philip has a French hussy named Charmaine hidden in the living room closet.
Oh, Willie, stop being ridiculous.
If you don't believe me, look in the closet yourself.
I have no intention of looking in the closet.
But, sis, this is the opportunity I've been waiting for 9 years. This is our chance to divorce the old cotton ball.
Now, Willie, I want you to stop trying to come between Phil and me with your wild stories. I'm going downstairs and say goodbye to Phil.
Do me a favor, Alice, and look in that closet.
I will not. I trust Phil implicitly. Some wives would be suspicious, but I'm not that kind. I'd no more think of snooping around.
Oh, there you are, Alice. Hi, you all ready to go?
Yes, dear. I just came in to say goodbye.
Well, so long, honey.
Have a nice time, dear.
Remley, let go of her. Take care of yourself, dear. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye now.
Now, how did I ever happen to walk into this closet?
It's a natural mistake. You've only been living here 9 years. How should you know where the front door is?
Well, so long, fellas.
Yeah, so long. Bye. Alice, the door ain't behind the curtains either.
Oh, I'm a little confused. Well, so long.
Curly, what's she doing under the couch?
Kissing her mother goodbye. Short change. Hey, Alice, what are you looking under that couch for?
Oh, is this the couch? I guess I'm getting nearsighted. Well, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Hey, she finally found the door.
Yeah, this kid knows what she's doing every minute. Oh, what now? What's in it? All right, come in.
Hi, Mr. Harris. My name is Homer Feinschreiber, and I just flew all the way out here from Altoona, Pennsylvania. I run a pool room back there. I'm a nice guy. I mind my own business. I'm a member of the Chamber of Commerce. But the last few days, my wife has been driving me crazy. She's hysterical.
Well, I can't.
She just lays there in bed and screams at me. She won't get up and cook my meal. She won't iron my shirt.
I've got my
The other morning, she leaned down and kicked my youngest son, Wilbur.
Well,
that's going too far.
I don't know.
But it's all on account of you.
Well, I can't.
I really don't know me. I have no right to come breaking into your beautiful home like this, but you've got to tell me something so I can go back and tell my wife, Mr. Harris, what is the thing?
Look, buddy, I'm a busy man. I don't know what I did. Look, go back and tell your wife that the thing is...
Mr. Harris, I'm sorry. I didn't realize your wife was rehearsing her song.
Look, Remley, I got live turkeys, people breaking in from Altoona. What are you trying to do to me? I can't stand all this trouble. Why don't you take that turkey of yours and give it to somebody else? After all, I told you, we got a turkey in the freezer.
Yeah, but I'll bet the turkey Alice bought ain't as good as mine.
It looks pretty good to me.
What do you know about turkeys? I'll look in the freezer, and if that bird isn't as good as mine, we'll keep Charmaine and get rid of yours.
All right, go ahead and look at it. All this darn fuss over a turkey.
Just as I thought I knew I'd catch you with a whoa. Oh, you're all alone.
That'd have been a lot bigger laugh if you'd have waited for the door to open. But as long as you're here, what now?
Well, before I go, dear, there's something I want to say.
Well, say it, will you? What are you waiting for?
For the band to pick up their instruments.
Oh.
Bye-bye, baby. Remember you're my baby when they give you the eye. And just to show that I care, I will write and declare that I'm on the loose, but I'll stay on the square. I'll be lonely, but even though I'm lonely, there'll be no other guy. Though I'll be gone for a while, I know that I'll be smiling with my baby by and by.
Bye-bye, baby. Remember you're my baby when they give you the eye.
Although I know that you care, won't you write and declare that though on the loose, you are still on the square?
I'll be lonely, but send that rainbow to me, then my shadows will fly. Though I'll be gone for a while, I know that I'll be smiling with my baby by and by.
Hey, Alice, that was wonderful. You have a remarkable voice.
She certainly has. It's amazing how much she sounds like a quartet at times.
Well, I guess I'm ready to go now.
Yeah, well, go already.
Well, bye.
Goodbye. Bye.
They certainly were anxious to get rid of me. I wonder if he does have a woman. No. I know he hasn't, but just to make sure, I'll sneak back and listen. I'll make believe I'm going out the front door. Now, to tiptoe back and see just what's going on.
I thought that wife of yours would never leave, Curly. Yeah. You think she suspects anything?
No. How could she possibly know anything about Charmaine?
He does have a woman in the house.
Well, Frankie, look, after comparing the two, what do you think? Should I keep Charmaine?
Naturally. There's no comparison between Charmaine and that old hen you got.
Old hen? I'm only 29 and a half.
Besides, Charmaine is nice and plump.
The old hen I got's pretty fat, too.
I put on a half a pound and right away I'm a tub.
Look, Frankie, maybe I ought to keep the one I got.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Charmaine is young. That one you got has seen better days.
True.
Besides, I pinched them both, and Charmaine has a lot more meat on her.
I don't know about Charmaine, but he's never laid a hand on me.
All right, Remley, look, I'll keep Charmaine. I got to admit, she looks a lot more tender.
If Charmaine had 2 children, she wouldn't be so tender either.
Hey, wait a minute, Frankie. If I do keep Charmaine, what am I going to do with my old turkey?
Give her away to some charity. Give her to the Musicians Union.
Musicians Union? Do you think they'd take her?
They'll take anything.
That does it. Calling me a turkey. If he wants to get rid of me, he can. I'll go upstairs and pack the rest of my things and leave him for good. I'll show him he can't talk to me.
Miss Faye, Why, Miss Faye is just crying. What's wrong?
Oh, Julius, it's Mr. Harris. He's brought another woman named Charmaine into the house.
Another woman? Oh, Miss Faye, let's keep our heads. Do you honestly think your husband is the kind of a heel who would bring another woman into your own home? Do you honestly think that?
Well, no, I don't.
I do. Have you seen the Charmaine dame?
No, I haven't, and I don't want to. I heard Frankie and Mr. Harris talking about her, and I'm leaving.
Now, wait a minute, Miss Faye. Don't be hasty. This might all be a misunderstanding. Before you decide to leave Mr. Harris, you should take a lot of time to think this over.
Well, maybe
Time's up! Go upstairs and start packing. On your way before you change your mind.
I'm going upstairs and start packing right now. I heard him planning to get rid of me.
Ooh, that beast. I wonder how he's planning on getting rid of Miss Faye. Is he going to divorce her or just throw her out in the street?
I don't know why I ever got a thing in the
Uh-oh,
first place.
here he comes. I'm just ducked behind here, and maybe I can overhear his plans.
Well, Curly, as long as you decided to keep Charmaine and get rid of the other hen, let's make plans.
Yeah. I don't want to run around the house alive.
When is Alice coming back from Palm Springs?
Wednesday night.
Good. I'll bring the axe over Wednesday morning.
Axe? Them cold-blooded murderers is going to kill her.
Frankie, I can't use an axe on her. That's too cruel.
Well, I'm glad to see he has some decency.
Let's tie her to a stake and fill her full of buckshot.
Oh, I hope they at least blindfold her.
Curly, I don't like the buckshot idea.
Why not?
Some of the pellets might get in our teeth when we eat her.
Peter, this is more than I can stand. Stop where you are, you cannibals!
Julius, what are you doing in here?
I overheard you planning to kill Miss Faye.
What are you talking about, killing Miss Faye? We're going to kill Charmaine.
Oh, you tired of them fast, don't you? What are you killing her for?
So we can have her for Thanksgiving dinner?
Can't afford a turkey, huh?
Oh, be quiet, will you, kid? Hey, Curly, I got an idea. When we bring Charmaine in for dinner Thursday, I think Alice would like it if we dressed her first.
Look, Remley, that's going to be too much trouble. Now, let's bring her in undressed.
The least you can do is put a kimono on her.
A kimono on Charmaine?
All right, then. Make it a French bathing suit.
Oh, kid, what a...
That wouldn't look nice. Her pin feathers would stick out.
This dame has pin feathers?
Oh, Julius, will you stop already? What, dame? Charmaine is a turkey.
A likely story.
We can prove it. She's right here in the den. I'll show you.
I'll be darned, it is a turkey. This upsets all my plans.
What are you talking about, plans? Plans? What do you mean, plans?
Miss Faye overheard you talking and thought you had a dame here. She's upstairs, packing to leave you.
Leave me? Oh, no. Come on, Frankie. We got to explain this to Alice. You and that turkey.
Ah, nuts. This'll ruin everything. Miss Faye expects to find a French dame. Now, when she opens the door, she'll only find a turkey. Or will she? A quick phone call might keep this ugly mess an ugly mess.
Alice, will you please believe me? For the 10th time, I tell you Charmaine is a turkey.
How do I know you're telling me the truth?
I'll open the door to the den and you'll see that it's a turkey. Now, there you are, Alice. This is our turkey. Gobble for my wife, Charmaine.
Gaboo, gaboo, gaboo.
Help! Frame up! I demand a recount. Oh, no.
Wow. Look what our little turkey has grown up into. Yum, yum, yum.
So this is your
idea of a turkey, huh?
But, honey, when I put her in there, she was a turkey. She must have come out of her cocoon or something. I never saw this dame before.
Oh, Sherry, how can you say that about your little Charmaine? You like me, do you not? Hmm?
Look, lady, I got no time for that right now. How'd you get in here? Who put you in this room? Oh, Julius, grab him, Frankie. We'll have him for Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay, you tear his drumsticks off and I'll
stuff him. Folks, starting today, our program has wonderful news. Listen to this, the Hedda Hopper Show. Hedda's guests tonight are Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Coleman, Mario Lanza, Andy Devine, and Arlene Dahl. It's the Hedda Hopper column come to life. Stay tuned for it, and best wishes, Hedda, from Alice and me.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
This program was produced and directed by Paul Phillips.
Yes, listen now for the Hedda Hopper Show on NBC.
From Hollywood, NBC brings you Hedda Hopper. Hedda Hopper, who daily reports to 30 million readers in America and 8 foreign countries, now reports to you on the air. Here is Hedda Hopper's Hollywood, from the desk by the window looking right down on Hollywood and Vine. And here she is, Hedda Hopper.
Hello, everybody. Look over my shoulder while I write my column. We'll have news about famous people and personal visits with Andy Devine, Arlene Dahl, Mario Lanza, and Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Coleman. Okay, let's go. The California Democrats are united at last and have chosen as their theme song, Jimmy Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Tallulah Bankhead telephoned me from New York yesterday to ask where she should send me a letter. Just address me Hollywood, I replied. Oh, she exclaimed. Tallulah Bankhead America gets me. Deborah Carr, after spending 7 months in Rome making Quo Vadis and 4 in Africa with thrilling King Solomon's Mines, arrives in New York on Tuesday. She'll be home for Thanksgiving. Mrs. Bob Hope and Mrs. John Wayne's former wife, flew to Rome today for a Holy Year visit and an audience with the Pope. Betty Grable in the next picture will dance with 15 men, all over 50. All ex-vaudeville hoofers. Contrary to reports, Seal Chapman and Tom Rogers will not be married this weekend. They say it's news when dog bites man. Well, I ran into just such a reversal of events when I went out to see the beautiful Arlene Dahl. And before I could open my mouth, she said, Hedda, got any news you could give me? Now, this calls for a statement. And believe you me, I didn't waste any time putting the bite on her for it.
Well, Hedda, I'm a columnist, too. I'm writing a beauty column for the Chicago Tribune, and I've got to have news.
Not for me, honey, you don't.
You know, when a girl is lucky enough to be halfway good-looking, some people think she can't even read, let alone write. But I'm trying to prove differently. You know, we all want to be beautiful, and an actress really has a break. She's had to make a business out of her looks. So, why not share some of the tricks of the trade that she's learned? And there are plenty of secrets, Hedda. Every star I've talked to is letting me pass on her personal beauty tips. So here I go. Oh, and by the way, Hedda, come next spring, you're going to be my authority on how to choose an Easter hat.
I am? I am? Well, at least I got a snip of news out of you. Ingrid Bergman is expected in Hollywood during the Christmas holidays to visit her daughter Pia. Also, to test the public's reaction to her being here. If it's good, she'll stay and make another picture for Howard Hughes. Rossellini is not expected to travel with her. Charleston Heston, whom Hal Wallace discovered and put into the Dark City, tells me that his wife, Lydia Clark, is giving up her acting career to join him here, and it's about time. In 7 years, they've been together 11 consecutive days. In spite of all criticism, it's true that Hollywood has made better pictures during the past 20 years. Our techniques have improved, so has the training of our actors. But seeing a movie on television has suddenly hit me like a blow. That there's one branch of Hollywood that's remained with its feet stuck in the mud for longer than 20 years. I'm referring to Westerns. The center of this kind of movie making has always been the San Fernando Valley. And so I asked the mayor of Van Nuys down to my office to defend his local business. Oh, Patsy, has his honor arrived yet?
He's right here, Miss Hopper.
You bet I am, Hedda, with bells on.
Andy Devine.
What'd you expect? I'd hear 3 words of that clap, trap, and run. There he goes. He went straight away.
Now, Andy, I'm not attacking you.
No. I'm just here to defend myself, Hedda. You know, I heard about this stunt of yours getting somebody down here to argue with.
Sure, share the soapbox. Andy, go on. Give me an argument.
Oh, it's wonderful. You know, I love to argue, particularly when you're so wrong.
Well, I say Westerns haven't changed one iota. They still give us the same old stories in the same old way. I'll swear that in Westerns I can recognize the same wheel coming off the same stagecoach at the same spot, in the same mountain pass, and rolling up against the same pine tree.
Well, it's a pretty dangerous piece of road there.
Andy, be serious. Even the dialogue hasn't changed.
Oh, now, yes, it has, Hedda. You know, instead of talking, the hero sings now, doesn't he? Speaking of actors, you know, I heard that crack you made about new techniques and training.
But not in Westerns. How many thousand have you been in, Andy? It's the same people, same characters.
Well, we develop new styles. Sometimes the villain wears a black hat, sometimes a white one. Sometimes he even shaves. You know, I'll grant you, training in voice technique is important.
What? What did you say?
Well, Hattie, it's not easy to work up a good Texas drawl. A lot harder than those pear-shaped Harvard accents.
But at least the people who play in other type films pay attention to... Well, I don't want to be personal, Andy, but...
oh, no, I don't mind. My voice is the smallest part of me.
You can say that. You can say that again, Andy.
At least it's bigger and better than the voice of the second most popular Western star.
Who do you mean?
Trigger.
Andy, will you be serious?
I am, Hedda. You know, you're criticizing Westerns because they haven't changed. Well, what's so good about changes? You know, that's my whole point. I say Westerns are good because they haven't changed.
You say what? You know, I wondered what kind of an argument you'll give me.
Now, you listen to me. Since the earliest days of the theater, there's been certain kinds of entertainment that people love. Have you ever realized the similarity between Westerns and Grand Opera?
Brunhilde arrives again.
Or Greek drama and Grecian dramaturgy. You know, there was never changes. Either the stylized mass, the choral antiphony, the people...
Gods, a fugitive from the Yale Drama Workshop.
In Van Nuys, California, and I'm in earnest. You know, there's a noticeable resemblance between Westerns and other art forms, too. From Balinese dancing to Chinese opera, all those forms are traditional. Everything is always done the same way. And on purpose. Westerns are stylized, and that's the way people want them to be. Sure, the villain is always bad. The hero gets him at the end. Everything's always the same, but did you ever hear of a Western that didn't pay off at the box office?
Well, no, but that doesn't mean I have to vote for all of them. I don't like Greek drama or Chinese opera. In fact, all this claptrap of yours can't even make me say they're the same as Westerns.
Well, now, Hedda, how about fairy tales? They're the same, aren't they? Good guy wins, ogres and giants always lose, and people live happily forever after.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, are you going to stand up here and tell me you don't like fairy tales?
Huh?
That other people don't like them?
Well,
That you're going to go home and tell your grandchild that you voted against fairy tales? We got her, partners. We're safe.
Miss Hopper. Miss Hopper.
She went that away again.
Patsy, remind me that in Westerns, the woman never wins. The hero always kisses his horse. Carl Brisson, who has the Macombo customers hanging from the rafters, will be with us next Sunday. Walt Disney's two daughters will make their television debut with their father on Christmas Day. I caught Walt on the set, and he said, "You're now looking at a real ham in Wonderland." Hedy Lamarr, traveling under an assumed name, arrived at the New York airport wearing dark glasses at 11 p.m. 1,000 people were waiting, but they were members of Dick Cantino's fan club. They'd come to meet him, not her. 7 years ago, walking up a driveway to a party, I heard a glorious, brilliant voice. Well, I just took it for granted that what I heard was a phonograph record, because a voice like that could only belong to one person, an immortal tenor who'd been dead for years. So you can imagine my surprise when I found I was wrong, that the singer was very much alive, young and completely unknown. I stayed there until 6 a.m. just listening to him sing. Yes, it was the greatest thrill of discovery I've ever had in Hollywood. I had the same thrill all over again just the other day while visiting on the same young man was singing the same song, but this time as the highlight of a picture in which he was starred, a picture Hollywood had never been able to make before because there was no one who could play or sing the role of that immortal tenor. And I do mean Enrico Caruso. And the young man with looks, heart, and voice to do the great Caruso is Mario Lanza.
Pure vuota, alzati, va, et forza, pagliaccio.
Hedda, talking about that party 7 years ago, you know I didn't put much stock in what you kept telling me through the evening.
You mean that someday you'll be let out of the army?
No. I mean that I'd be doing what I am now, playing the part of Caruso.
Sometimes I'm a real genius at making predictions. Why, once I even bet on Army's football team.
Nobody's a sure thing, Hedda, but with you on the bench plugging away for me all this time,
With Midnight Kiss, The Toast of New Orleans, I'd say you have as bright a future as anyone in Hollywood. All your own, too.
All right, Hedda, but you will let me sing you a song, won't you? My own thanks to somebody who's believed in me.
the studio, my heart sang too. A success story like Mario Lanza's couldn't happen to a nicer man. But a voice like his happens only once in a lifetime. After I wrote that Clifton Webb was unhappy when not working, his boss Darryl Zanuck took me literally and sent him to England so he wouldn't be bored. Now Mr. Belvedere would like to continue his vacation perpetually on pay. When Paramount learned Road to Paris couldn't be used as the title of the next Bing and Bob's film, it was changed to Road to Hollywood. I suggested Road to Ruin, and they almost threw me out of the studio. Terry Gwynn, the famous Santa Claus of Miracle on 34th Street, will ride with me in the parade that turns Hollywood Boulevard into Santa Claus Lane on Thanksgiving Eve. Sooner or later, everybody in Hollywood takes a crack at Shakespeare. They gird up their loins and have a go at the bard. Sometimes the results astonish me, and I sure was as I walked down the hallway at NBC, and the voice of Juliet came floating through an open door.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Oi, Ronnie, wake up. Come back, where are you?
I'm bound to find no Benita. Somewhere in the cellar, I suppose.
What on earth is going on? Well, I'll just sneak into this control booth.
That's deep enough for you, Nat?
It's deeper than you think.
That's a joke, darling. Should we bury it?
Hello, Hedda. Pardon me just a second. Ronnie, the echo seems to all be all right there, but Wayne...
Out in the studio, beyond the control room, I just walked into were Ronnie and Benita Coleman, one of our most charming couples with one of the most delightful radio shows on the air. A show that's been nominated for the Peabody Award as the best of the year. And yet, instead of rehearsing as the hall...
Would anyone like to hear the shooting of Dan McGrew? Well, say something, Nat. I can't see you in there.
Nat Wolf, for heaven's sake, would you please tell me...
Sit down, Hedda, sit down. I'm only the director. This is a quiet rehearsal. Now, as soon as the orchestra...
Nat, if you're so keen on that echo effect, why don't we do the scene in the tomb, with Friar Lawrence?
Yes, so how about the Indian love call? That's got a fine echo. I'll be calling you...
No. Now, that does it. That's enough. Cut it out. Back to work. You're the halls of Ivy now.
Oh, them. Well, put on your cap and gown, darling.
But doing Shakespeare, a college president and his wife... Oh, Nat, please, before you begin...
Play within a play within a play. It's nothing so complicated, Hedda. It's when they were younger, that's all.
The hall?
Of course. Ready, music?
When they were young?
Well, it's how they became the halls, practically. It's a little flashback scene we've used to explain it. Something they remember long before they were married.
Victoria, I've always detested make-believe.
Oh, wait a minute, Don, wait a minute. Didn't give us the cue.
Oh, that's my fault, Nat. I kept you talking.
I say, just suppose one of those blonde actresses had him cornered up there in the control booth.
Needn't it help, Nat?
Don't tell them it's me. Besides, I'm so flattered. And I want to hear this.
Now, look. These are the halls of Ivy, children. Consider yourself cued with malice. And now please cover yourselves again with ivy.
It's a poisonous remark.
All right, let's go. First cue to the music. Second to you, Ronnie.
Victoria, I've always detested make-believe, haven't you?
Oh, darling, you're asking someone who was once an actress. And you haven't always detested it. I can remember at least one instance when you enjoyed it immensely. At any rate, you seemed to.
When was that?
Oh, backstage one night in London. Soon after we met.
Well, of course, I remember. It was in your dressing room. I happened to mention that I'd never been behind the footlights, and you took me onto the stage. I stumbled over a prop on the way.
There was a bench from the garden scene.
And then you turned on the moon. That was an inspiration. And we even had music. There was a street musician playing somewhere. You know, I can still hear the tune.
Fancy you remembering. I didn't know you'd even heard it. It came through so faint. Well, how do you like it on this side of the footlights?
It's big, isn't it?
Yes.
Far more mysterious and romantic than from the audience side. Think of all the fun and the fine words. The music and the beauty that have been carried across those footlights. Yes, and the hard work and the heartache that don't get across. Listen to the echo, full of ghosts. Heavens, Dickie, what power, what opportunity is given to the people of the stage.
You must have a touch of the hand in you.
Oh, I have. In the privacy of my room, I played most of the roles created by Mr. Shakespeare. If I say so myself, my Hamlet leaves nothing more to be done in that direction. And my Romeo is good for a dozen curtain calls at every performance. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet.
So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called?
Ah, Mr. Shakespeare didn't know his semantics. It might have made a difference to Juliet if his name were, say, Hezekiah.
Romeo doth thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
I think he embraces Juliet then.
Oh, no. She's up on the balcony, and he's in the orchard below. At least that's the way Shakespeare wrote it.
Well, there's such a thing as taking stage directions too literally, don't you think? Such a love scene really calls for something better than bellowing at each other from a distance.
I think you're right. Romeo should be up on the balcony by that time, with one arm around her.
Not both?
But he holds onto the railing with the other. No, it's something like this.
Yes. That works out rather well, doesn't it?
With love's light wings did I o'erperch these walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do, that dares love attempt. What love can do, that dares love attempt. Victoria,
yes?
May I ask you something?
Oh, yes.
Do you think Bacon really wrote Shakespeare's plays?
Does that really concern you right now?
No, that was shyness speaking, not I. Victoria, Listen to the song that man in the street is playing.
Oh, yes. That's the old apple song.
Yes. Straight from the hedgerows and the heart of England. I once heard the words, but I've forgotten them.
Oh, you remember. I'll give my love an apple without any core. I'll give her a house without any door. I'll give her a palace wherein she may be.
Oh, yes, and now I remember how it ends. My heart is the palace wherein she may be, and she may unlock it without any key.
Yes, those were the halls of Ivy. I left without saying hello to Ronnie and Benita. I knew they could play Shakespeare any time they want or anything else. And they have and they will as the Colemans. Are you surprised that such talented people as President and Mrs. Hall of Ivy College haven't been starred in a movie? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. There are several studios nibbling at them right now. And as I left the halls of Ivy, I thought that yearly hundreds of thousands of youth are afforded the privilege man has fought for, the right to learn, the right to think. And what's happening? Is the youth of the land being told why and how they have such facilities? Are the youngsters being taught to revere and guard these precious privileges? Sometimes we wonder, especially when men of learning, teachers, refuse to raise their right hands and take a simple oath of loyalty to the nation which provides them with the opportunity to teach. Has academic freedom become the right to teach hatred of our way of life? Does academic freedom mean the right to teach an ideology foreign to us? It does not. In communism, there is no education as we know it. In communism, men do not think. The state thinks for them. Let's make certain that the misuse of this term, academic freedom, doesn't lead us down a cockeyed alley from which there's no return. The alley to Moscow.
Next week, NBC will again bring you Hedda Hopper with the latest headlines from Hollywood and the stars that make them. A surprise visit with a national figure, a ringside table at the Macombo to hear the songs of Carl Brisson. And to argue with Miss Hopper and to bring us a dramatic highlight from All About Eve, Betty Davis.
Good night, everybody.
Make a date for next Sunday for Hedda Hopper's Hollywood. From the ringside seat, the desk by the window looking right down on Hollywood and Vine. The Hedda Hopper Show is an FMB production directed by Gil Faust with music by Frank Worth. This is Harlow Wilcox bidding you good night.
Theater Guild on the air. Every day, everywhere, every life is introduced to drama. Some of it we experience personally. Much of it we experience in our reading, in our viewing, in our listening. And so it is that the Theater Guild on the air brings you an interesting, dramatic presentation and a cast composed of prominent stage, screen, and radio personalities. Now, here is the Theater Guild on the air program announcer, Norman Brokenshire.
And now, as the lights go down at the Belasco Theater in New York, here, speaking for the Theater Guild, one of America's foremost theatrical producers, is Roger Pryor, with a word about our play and players.
Tonight, our Theater Guild on the Air presentation is an outstanding event in radio entertainment. With Frederick March, Barbara Bel Geddes, and Hugh Williams as our stars, we bring you one of the true masterpieces of the creative imagination, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyl and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. You'll hear Frederick March recreate the characterization that made his screen performance of Dr. Jekyl and Mr. Hyde one of the unforgettable triumphs of motion picture history. Barbara Bel Geddes plays Elizabeth Carey, and Hugh Williams is John Utterson, who tells us the story. We raise the curtain now on Dr. Jekyl and Mr. Hyde, adapted for radio by Leslie Reed and directed by Homer Ficken.
Begin this story in the chapel of a little out-of-the-way burying ground near London. For in that place, and at that moment, all we could do about the figure in the coffin was to try to understand him. It was too late for us to change him or save him or punish him.
Mr. Utterson, I should be interested to take a last look at him.
I'm sorry, the coffin is sealed.
Sealed? But how extraordinary.
I'm sorry, but we prefer it that way. I said prefer, but we had no choice. For the man we were lowering to rest that day had died in another man's body. The time was the later years of the reign of Queen Victoria, and Dr. Henry Jekyll was one of the most brilliant men of our generation. Yet somehow we never felt quite that Henry Jekyll was one of us. I, John Utterson, was his close friend and legal advisor. But when I tell his story, it seems to belong to some alien future. I feel that I'm speaking to generations yet unborn, just as I think Jekyll was, for example, in his famous address to the Royal Society in 1885. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. You are very kind.
Jekyll, do you have a moment?
Oh, Lanyon, my friend. I didn't think you would deign to come and listen.
Your theories are always challenging. But this one, really, Jekyll, I must say...
Well, come and say it in the anteroom. Elizabeth is meeting me there.
I trust your fiancé is well.
Yes, thank you.
Now, Jekyll, I'm speaking as a friend. What was the purpose of your elaborate joke?
Joke, Lanyon?
Your paper man, you, solemn as a judge, telling the collected scientific brains of the kingdom that Faust and such like legends may be literally true.
I repeat, Lanyon, it is not legend, but science. Man is not truly one, but truly two. I firmly believe that we shall one day split the atom. So why not my theory?
divide the human body?
Let's say, transform it.
Balderdash, Jekyll. Unscientific balderdash, I tell you.
Henry.
Oh, Elizabeth, my dear.
Henry, you were wonderful.
Thank you, dear.
How are you, Miss Carey?
At the moment, very proud, Dr. Lanyon.
But our friend thinks I was joking, Elizabeth.
Miss Carey, has he converted you? Do you believe that every man and every woman is a battleground where two natures contend for supremacy?
It's for scientific men to follow him, Dr. Lanyon. All I can do is help, Dr. Lanyon.
Can't you see, Lanyon? If my theory is true, life would be relieved of all that makes it unbearable. Everything that leads us to disgrace and remorse set free. Relief. An end to the torments within us.
Transcendental medicine. Bosh.
I tell you, Lanyon, man at the end of this 19th century stands on the threshold of vast new discoveries in science.
Yes, science, but not fantasies of the imagination. I warn you, Jekyll. You are playing with fire. Beware of letting loose something you may not be able to control.
And the city still sleeps. Here alone in my laboratory, the drugs are ready. Dare I make the experiment?
You said you would. You said you would.
My own thought answers me. My other self. The other side of my being.
Your other self, whom you can set free. You know the secret, Jekyll.
Dare I mix the drugs? Dare I call forth the unknown?
Courage, Jekyll. A whole new world is within your grasp. A whole new life that no man has ever lived before.
A new life. Freedom to all my suppressed longings for nameless pleasure, for power, for rich experience of all kinds. Freedom to my other self. Myself without a name.
Give me a name, man. Give me a shape, a body. Bring me into the world.
You are only a thought hiding in my mind.
Hyde. How appropriate. Call me that. When you are Mr. Hyde, you shall be free of all your bonds.
But my bond to Elizabeth Carey. I love her. I would not wish to abandon her.
She shall never know of Mr. Hyde. Never see that side of you. Summon me and I shall appear. Dismiss me and I pass away like the stain of breath upon a mirror.
My hand is on the file. And yet I'm trembling. My heart is pounding. The drugs may kill me. Dare I risk it?
Dare you not. You, whose soul has been racked by secret longings. You who are being tortured through sleepless nights by the infinity of the unexplored.
I will.
Now the powder. Into the liquid.
The powder. Into the liquid.
Drink!
May the powers of the unknown help me. For now, I drink.
His pain! Oh, my heart is pounding. What have I done?
My life is passing. I can hear voices from the day of my birth.
Over 7.5 pounds. A fine boy.
These boys of 6 are never late for church, Henry. Hurry up. I admit you to the practice of medicine. Pronounce the ancient oath of our profession. To Henricus Jekyll, quo in high aula juris.
Well done, Beetle. Going up in the world.
Respectability, my boy. A doctor can't be seen there. Your reputation, Dr. Jekyll. Reputation. Respectability.
Balderdash, unscientific balderdash.
I am gone. I am lost. terror of death.
On the contrary, Dr. Jekyll. This is but the pangs of birth.
Hyde. You are Hyde.
Yes, my friend. It is I, in the flesh and at your service. Thank you very much, my dear doctor. Before, Hyde was but a thought in the mind of Jekyll. Now Jekyll is but a thought in the mind of Hyde.
Hyde. I feel... I don't know how to express it.
Free, of course. Younger, lighter, happier in body. To live at last. To experience forbidden pleasure. To enjoy power without restraint of law.
You seem to be smaller than I.
Now you have freed it and given it a physical form. It shall grow.
What do you look like, Hyde? Let us go to the mirror. So, that is you, Hyde. That is my other self.
I am what I am, Dr. Jekyll. There is no mask of hypocrisy on my face. And don't pretend you find me repulsive.
Evil. Pure evil is written on your face, Hyde. Plainly and broadly. And your hands are the human or the paws of an ape.
That is the small price I must pay to our ancestors for the luxury of unbridled freedom. Now, the drugs again, to transform me back to Jekyll until you have made preparation for the life of Mr. Hyde.
Preparation? How?
You must order clothes smaller than your own to fit the body of Hyde. A lodging, money, the freedom of your own house. After that, Jekyll, you may summon me forth whenever the fancy seizes you. Now it's nearly dawn. The potion must be mixed.
Will it succeed in reverse? Will it? Or is my identity as Henry Jekyll lost beyond redemption?
I think. I have done it. The conclusive experiment. I am the master.
Au revoir, Dr. Jekyll. Au revoir. You will see me often henceforth.
Come in, Poole.
You rang, sir?
Yes, Poole. I want to give you some instructions about Mr. Hyde, a young friend of mine.
Mr. Hyde, sir?
Yes, Mr. Edward Hyde. I have invited him to use the house as his own whenever he feels so inclined. He has my permission to use the laboratory also. I've given him a key to the back door.
Very good, sir.
And you had better tell the other servants. That's all, Poole.
You look so tired, Henry. Tell me, what have you been doing with yourself?
Oh, hospital, laboratory, you know. But I can forget all that when I'm with you, Elizabeth. It's so peaceful here.
Oh, is it? As father's secretary, I have little peace. Papa's a member of the government working for the country.
Hoping to make everyone happier, I suppose. Man is a fiend or an angel. What can government do to change that?
Henry, what is the matter?
Matter?
Yes. You've been different. Troubled, I think, with the agitation about your researches. Is that why you're worried?
The accused pleaded not guilty and reserved his defense.
Jekyll?
Yes, Sir Danvers?
Liz, my dear, can I trouble you to go and check the abstracts of those 2 command papers?
All right, Father. Excuse me, Henry.
Certainly.
Jekyll, I wanted a word alone with you.
That was somewhat obvious, Sir Danvers.
Well, dash it. The fact is, Jekyll, I'm worried about you and my daughter.
Sir Danvers, I love Elizabeth. I always shall.
Then, for heaven's sake, man, what are you waiting for?
Oh, you are right, Carrie. I am at fault. Nonetheless, I must beg your understanding indulgence. I am engaged in some highly absorbing experiments of a scientific nature.
Well, need they preclude an early wedding?
I fear, sir, they must.
Pray accept my word as an English gentleman that these experiments are of the greatest importance to the cause of British science.
Oh, very well, Jekyll, very well. I accept your word. But I confess my uneasiness has not been alleviated. No, not at all.
It was to me, John Utterson, that Jekyll came to make legal provision for the being called Edward Hyde. It was in the form of a last will and testament written in Jekyll's own hand. I read it with surprise and disbelief. My dear Utterson, the man can dispose of his property as he pleases.
Have you considered how this will affect your fiancée, Elizabeth Carey?
Elizabeth has nothing to do with young Mr. Hyde.
But who is he, Jekyll, that you calmly propose to leave him nearly £500,000?
Utterson, confess. Are you not convinced Edward Hyde is my son as well as my heir?
I don't know what he is. I know this is madness.
Excuse me interrupting, Mr. Utterson, but would you sign this bill of costs?
In a moment.
No, Utterson. I've already taken too much of your time. Be good enough to put my will in your safe, anyhow. You notice it's been signed and properly witnessed.
Very well, Jekyll.
Good afternoon, Mr. Guest. Do not trouble to show me out.
Good afternoon, Dr. Jekyll.
Wait a moment, Guest. Close the door.
Yes, sir.
Madness. Guest, have you ever met a friend of Dr. Jekyll's called Hyde? Mr. Edward Hyde?
No, sir, I never have.
Well, look at this. Dr. Jekyll has made him his sole heir.
Really, sir?
And more than that, look. In the event of Jekyll's unexplained absence for more than 3 months, Hyde is to step into his shoes.
I've never heard of such a thing, sir.
No, more have I, Guest. And I propose to find out something about this fortunate young gentleman. If he be Mr. Hyde, I shall be Mr. Seek. The will gave a mean street in Soho as Mr. Hyde's address. Thenceforth, I haunted that thoroughfare and kept a keen eye on Hyde's door. Then, one night, a little man, almost a dwarf, came stumping along at a good walk, singing to himself while his stick tapped the pavement.
Merry wedding bells are wiser, and good advice they bring. Bar the door like any miser, till now secures the wedding ring.
Afterwards, it occurred to me that the singing of that song from Faust by that man had in it some quality of symbolism. But at the time, I was interested only in the sight of a little girl of 8 or 10 running as hard as she could down a cross street. At the corner, the man and the child collided.
Down, you bugger! No, Mommy, I'm hurt! Soft little creature, underneath my boot.
Most carelessly, the man trampled over the child's body and left her screaming on the ground as he strode on singing.
Now secure the wedding ring.
Stop that man! Stop him! He's the one! Stop the child out of it! Stop it! What's happened? Arabella, open your eyes, Ducky.
Stop you! I've got your eye, you shall. I see.
Don't let him down. Fine. Let him down. Get him up his leg.
Be good enough to keep your distance, all of you. There appears to be an acute shortage of soap and water among you.
Tear his eyes out. Clamp him down, little
Here, now, get away, get away. Wait, please, wait. We'll hand him over to the police.
But can't you see what he's done to my Arabella?
What good pray would arresting me do for Arabella? Charming name.
You just swing with it, you swine.
You're remarkably careless. Does it mean nothing to you who might have injured that child very seriously?
You choose to make capital out of this accident. I am naturally helpless. No gentleman but wishes to avoid a scene.
A gentleman is? Lord love me.
Police! I want him in jail.
No, madam. You do better with £100, madam.
100?
Now, let me see here. Here are £25 in notes and gold. And I happen to have a check for the balance in my pocket. Take it.
I shouldn't advise her to take your check, my friend.
Perhaps not. But this is drawn by one of the best-known men in London. See?
Henry Jekyll. How did you come by that?
That is my business. Give it to her.
The crowd dispersed then, and I stood alone with the creature.
I have had an unnerving experience, Mr. Utterson. I propose to retire. Otherwise, I should have given myself the pleasure of inviting you in for a nightcap.
I have long wanted to meet you, Mr. Hyde.
How did you know me?
On your side. Will you do me a favor?
Pleasure. What shall it be?
Will you let me see your face under the light?
All right. There.
A memorable face, Mr. Hyde.
Think you will know me again? Good night.
And that is what happened last night, Jekyll. I tell you, he made me shudder.
Shocking. But perhaps it was an accident.
Jekyll, why do you try to excuse the horrible fellow? I tell you, Satan's signature is written on his face. Look out for him, Jekyll.
My good Utterson, you are a true friend, but you...
I asked you before, and I ask you now again. What about Elizabeth? Don't you see that when you're married, this will in favor of Hyde?
Don't mention Elizabeth. She doesn't know of Hyde's existence, and she never shall.
Oh, you're beyond me, Jekyll, absolutely. You've made me more uneasy than ever.
Then, to put your heart at rest, Utterson, I will tell you one thing. The moment I choose, I can be rid of Mr. Hyde. Jekyll. I've been caged 2 long months.
And so you shall remain. I've done with you, Hyde. Your cruelty to that child was abominable.
A child? Pah! She was well compensated?
I've done with you, I say.
Do you remember Mary? Do you remember Annette?
I want no more of the pleasures you let me do. I renounce them.
A noble sentiment, Dr. Jekyll Dollar. But if you had really consigned me permanently to the past tense, pray tell me just one thing. Why did you not give up the house in Soho? You sniveling hypocrite. Come now, I must be out.
I don't wish it.
I don't wish it. I have a wish and longing tonight. Quick, prepare your potion, Jekyll. If you continue to frustrate me, it'll go badly with you one of these days. Out, I say.
What can I do? Why do I yield? I loathe myself.
Quick, we'll see who's master. Quick, Jekyll. Drink. Jekyll, you insufferable shilly-shallying, hair-splitting poltroon, you've made me late. And I must still prepare myself for the street. Tonight. And I shall smash anything in my way. In heaven's name, take care. What do I care about heaven? What do I owe heaven? I'm on fire, man. I shall burn and blast my way. I hate them all. I hate them as they hate me. And for my sake, you owe me everything. You? Who are you? What are you? My jailer for 2 months. Where are you going, Hyde? To clutch your little beauty, Jekyll. My hands are burning for her.
Yes, sir. What do you desire?
What is the world coming to? Sir Danvers Carey opens his own front door. No footman, no butler's Carey, dear me. Out of my way, man.
Wait, who are you, sir?
Hyde's my name. And I wish to speak to your charming daughter, Sir Danvers. What? I have a burning desire to see that fairest of ladies.
Sir,
Let me pass.
Say where you are, sir. Stop.
Out of my way.
Stop. Oh.
And that, I'll smash this stick over you. The great Sir Danvers is brought low by Hyde. Let us feel his pulse. Would you believe it? No pulse. Better postpone our call on Miss Elizabeth. Discretion is the better part of dalliance, eh? So, Sir Danvers takes sudden leave of his senses, and Mr. Hyde of Sir Danvers.
Father, did you call? Father?
second act of Dr. Jekyl and Mr. Hyde, starring Frederick March as Jekyl and Hyde, Barbara Bell Geddes as Elizabeth, and Hugh Williams as Utterson.
Home. Home and safe in the laboratory. Now mix the potion, and we summon back our noble Dr. Henry Jekyll. But let us drink a toast to the late Sir Danvers Terry and the drug itself. The toast from the man who cannot be found. That splendid young fellow, Edward Hyde. I drink the potion.
May heaven forgive me. Hyde, you beast! Murdering that man. And this unchained here is I. My brain, my science, now drenched in blood. And what will happen when Terry's body is found? I must see John Utterson. But what can I tell him?
Stop whining, Jekyll. I have burnt all my papers in the Soho house. They'll never trace it to you. You're perfectly safe, for it was a perfect crime.
I was not only Harry Jekyll's lawyer, I was also the family solicitor for Sir Danvers Carey, and I was summoned to the house. Elizabeth had also sent for Jekyll, but it had been too early to reach him. Meantime, Inspector Newcomb of Scotland Yard gave me some information.
Mr. Utterson, we have an identification, a clue to the murderer.
A clue?
By great good chance, a maid in the house opposite was looking out of a window during a short lift in the fog. She saw the two men on Sir Danvers' doorstep, and she heard one of them give his name as Hyde.
Hyde? What was he like, Inspector?
Particularly small and particularly wicked-looking is what the maid called him.
Yes, it must be. I think I can take you to his house, Inspector.
Oh, Henry. Henry, my dear, I have nobody in the world but you now.
God help me to help you, Elizabeth.
The inspector has told me somebody recognized him.
Recognized him? Who?
The murderer. He was a man called Hyde.
Hyde?
Have you ever heard of him, Henry?
No, never.
I didn't think so. He must be a madman, a fiend.
Yes, a fiend. The devil himself.
Forgive me for disturbing you.
Oh, Mr. Utterson, did you find out anything?
Perhaps. May I speak to Jekyll? It's very urgent.
I understand. I shall go upstairs.
If you need me, Elizabeth, I shall.
Henry. Thank you.
Jekyll, have you heard? The police know the identity of the murderer.
Elizabeth herself. She told me. Utterson, I swear to you I will never set eyes on him again.
I must tell you, Jekyll, I went with the police when they searched Hyde's rooms. He must have lost his head completely. He left a broken end of the stick with which he killed Carey. It was the stick I gave you, Jekyll, 20 years ago.
Surely you didn't tell the police that?
No, I didn't feel bound to. It makes no difference. They also found part of Hyde's checkbook, which he tried to burn. The man's obviously mad, for money's his life now. He can't escape without money. Unless you, Jekyll, should be foolish enough to answer any appeal.
I am done with him in this world. And mark my words, he will never be heard of again.
For your sake, I hope you're right. If it came to a trial, your name might appear.
Hyde knows he has finished with me. He has returned the key to my back door, which I gave him. Look.
How did this come, Jekyll?
There was a letter. It came by messenger. And I am at the loss to know whether I should show it to the police. I should like to leave that in your hands, Utterson.
Let me see the letter. What it comes to is this. Thank you for 1,000 generosities. Don't worry about my safety. And goodbye forever.
Exactly.
One more thing. It was Hyde, no doubt, who dictated the terms in your will about your possible disappearance.
Yes.
I knew it. He meant to murder you. You had a narrow escape.
What is much more to the point, Utterson, I have had a lesson. Dear God,
the lesson I have had.
Come in, guest. Good morning.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, you're a student of handwriting. What do you make of this? A murderer's autograph from Hyde.
A madman? Let me see it, Mr. Addison. No, sir, not mad. But it is an odd hand. It reminds me of... Mr. Addison, let me see a specimen of Dr. Jekyll's handwriting.
Jekyll? Well, the will's in the document case.
Yes.
What do you want with it? Why are you comparing them, guest?
Well, sir, there's a rather singular resemblance. The two hands are in many points identical, only differently sloped. Remarkable. It might be the same hand.
Henry Jekyll had committed forgery for a murderer. The thought made my blood run cold. Then, in the weeks that followed, Jekyll's conduct took on a new and unexpected turn.
Good morning, Addison.
Oh, Jekyll.
I've come to explain why I could not keep our engagement last night. I was asked to go down to Whitechapel to a poor woman who needed a very specialized opinion.
Whitechapel? A charity patient?
Yes. And I did not return home till past midnight.
I see. Well, what have you been doing with yourself all these weeks?
Work. Good. Hard work. Nothing else. I have so much lost time to make up, Addison. So much wrong to repair.
The seriousness of his manner was a contrast to his usual self. It was as if a man were doing penance. Then one day Elizabeth Carey came to my office. With her was our friend, Dr. Lanyon.
Addison, Miss Carey and I have some disturbing intelligence. We're very puzzled.
Dr. Lanyon and I have had the same odd experience with Henry.
Oh, I haven't seen him lately.
Well, that's the trouble. Neither have I.
Nor have I.
Well, Lanyon, you know that Jekyll's been working hard.
Yeah. Well, you tell him, Miss Carey.
Well, I haven't seen him for more than a week, so I went there yesterday. And he sent out word by his butler that he was working in the laboratory and would see no one. He literally turned me away from his door. When I went to the house, I met the same mystifying reception. Henry Jekyll was no longer seen in the hospital. He had disappeared into the complete seclusion of his laboratory. But there, unknown to us, he was writing the letter that finally bared his heart, his terror, and his tragedy.
If I am the chief of sinners, Addison, I am also the chief of sufferers. I was hard at work laboring to do some good in the world, and I was succeeding. So much so that I began to feel I was above the assaults of temptation. And on one bright winter afternoon, when I had gone for a walk in Regent's Park, I fell to thinking that I was no worse than the next man. I was thinking that all in all, Henry Jekyll, M.D., F.R.S., etc., was rather a splendid fellow, a credit to his country and an ornament of his profession. On a quiet bypass in the park, I sat on a bench complacently considering my life.
Warning. He was there. Ah! Took you unawares, eh, Dr. Jekyll? That is a warning against too much self-satisfaction.
Hyde, what have you done? How have you taken possession of me? I did not drink the potion.
My dear Henry Jekyll, M.D., F.R.S., etc., splendid fellow that you admit yourself to be, have you overlooked the interesting fact that I am now so strong, thanks to your former invitations to me to appear, that I can arrive without your always troubling to drink the potion?
Man, have you forgotten? You're wanted for murder, Hyde. The police have been looking for you in every corner of the land for months.
Police?
Ruined yourself. The drugs are in the cabinet. You have no key to get them. If you knock at the front door, my servants themselves would turn you over to the hangman. You trapped yourself, Hyde.
Quiet, you sniveling coward. Let me think. Some way out. butler to Dr. Lanyon. Lanyon will help. Lanyon has never seen Hyde. Cab, quick, cab it.
Where to, Governor?
Portland Hotel. Hurry.
What a strange request for Dr. Jekyll to make.
They will call here at your house at midnight.
And these are the drugs I'm to turn over to him?
Yes, sir.
Very curious.
Yes, sir. I was thinking that if Dr. Jekyll doesn't return by morning, I should notify the police.
Yes, that might be advisable. And you'd best return home now.
Very good, sir. And good night, Dr. Lanyon.
Yeah, good night, Paul. Poor Jekyll.
Dr. Lanyon.
Yes? You come from Dr. Jekyll?
I am.
You're prompt. Come here, then.
Have you got it?
Pray remove your hand from my arm, sir. Forget I've not yet the pleasure of your acquaintance.
I beg your pardon, Dr. Lanyon. I came here at the insistence of your colleague, Dr. Henry Jekyll, on important business, and I understood. I understood.
There it is, sir. Calm yourself. You're almost hysterical, man.
Dr. Lanyon, have you a graduated glass?
Yes. Here.
I am obliged. Now.
Would you consider me presumptuous in my own house if I asked you, sir, what that mixture represents?
A scientific achievement, Dr. Lanyon, which you would not understand.
I resent your tone, sir.
Listen. Will you be wise? Will you be guided? Will you let me take this glass in my hand and go without another word? Or has your curiosity too strong a command over you? Think before you answer. As you decide, Dr. Lanyon, you should be left as you were, neither richer nor wiser. Or, if you prefer, a new province of knowledge has been laid open to you here in this room now.
Oh, talk in pretentious riddles, sir. I have my doubts of you, but... No, I've gone too far now. I prefer to see the end.
Well, Lanyon, you remember your vows. What follows is under the seal of your profession. And now, you who have so long been bound to the narrow and material views, you who have denied the virtues of transcendental medicine, you who have derided your superiors, behold!
What have you done to yourself? Here, let me help you. Stay away! Look, your features are turning black. Oh, stop it! Stop it! Too late, Legend. You wanted to see. No! You shall. Your face! What's happening to your face? It's horrible. Who are you? What are you? That face. Jekyll! Jekyll, it's you! But hideous, distorted. Jekyll! Jekyll! I hear you! Big Big! I am going! Oh, God, what have I seen? Jekyll! There's murder in your eyes.
Lanyon.
Jekyll. Lanyon. I cannot believe. I cannot understand. My heart is choking me. Jekyll, not you.
Yes. Yes, this is I. Henry Jekyll. And now, Lanyon, I will tell you all.
I can't bear it. It's beyond knowledge. God, have mercy. I cannot endure what I have seen.
The appalling sight Lanyon witnessed gave him a shock from which he did not recover. In something less than a fortnight, he was dead. It was then that Jekyll ceased all communications with his friends. Then that he refused admittance to Elizabeth, to me, to everyone. Elizabeth returned again and again. She was there one day with Poole, the butler, when Jekyll suddenly unlocked the laboratory's door.
Henry.
Elizabeth, I've said I don't want you here.
But I must talk to you, my dear. I know you're in trouble.
Come in, then, Elizabeth. Poole,
I want you to go out at once to Mrs. Moore for that sodium concentrate.
But the other servants are out, sir. You'll be alone in the house.
No matter. Do what I say, man, at once.
Henry, darling, why must we stay in the laboratory?
Please, Elizabeth, do not question me.
Oh, my poor dear, you look so ill. What have you been doing?
It is my own fault, dear. I made the greatest discovery of the age, but I approached it basely.
Henry, dear, I do not understand.
Elizabeth, I have done evil. Now I am damned.
Oh, no, my beloved. Of one thing I am sure. You have never been deliberately cruel or brutal. Never.
You say that. You, of all people in the world.
Oh, my dear, forget all the past. Come away with me. There's still time.
Elizabeth. Merciful God, it's beginning.
Henry.
Go. Go. In a moment, it'll be too late.
I will not go.
Get out, Christy.
Henry. Henry, your face.
Be quiet. We are alone in the house now. Just you and I.
Go away. Stay there. Who are you? Where did you come from? Oh, your hands.
They are very strong hands, my dear.
Let me out at once.
Certainly. Here is the key. Come and get it, dear lady. Just reach for it.
Oh, don't. Don't touch me. Henry! Henry, save me!
Darling, you should have known me. I am Henry. Come and kiss me.
Oh!
The lady has swooned. Overcome with emotion.
On the third act of Dr. Jekyl and Mr. Hyde, starring Frederick March, Barbara Bell Geddes, and Hugh Williams.
Hyde, let her go. Who will know she's in here? If you harm her, they'll break the door down. It'll be the end of you.
The lady is still in a faint. Much simpler.
Merciful God, do with me as thou wilt hereafter. But for this moment, give me the strength to assume my other form. Give me the power to save this girl who is innocent of my wrongdoing.
No! Dear God, I thank thee. Elizabeth, darling, it is I, Henry. Breathe this. Breathe deeply.
Henry.
Dearest, I am at your side. You fainted, my love.
You seem to change, Henry. Your face, your hands. Oh.
You must believe your doctor. It was all an hallucination, my dear. You're all right now. You must forget it.
Henry, leave this place. I beg you, come away with me.
Darling, I'm finishing a very long letter to Edison. It's most urgent, and I have not much time.
I know you are hiding something. What can I say?
Say only that you forgive me for whatever wrong I have done you. Say only that you believe I love you, and that I shall love you to the end.
Oh, I do believe you.
Now you must go.
I shall come back again. God bless you.
And you, Elizabeth. Farewell.
Cheated me. That lovely girl. Chico, you canting hypocrite.
Hyde, I warn you. The police are seeking for you for murder. If you return again, it means the rope for you. I have saved you so far by my power. My power is vanishing, man. It has required a stronger and stronger potion to transform you.
Yes, Chico, I have grown.
On that first night, did I not promise you I would? A little more time, and I, Hyde, shall be the master. Yes, what is it?
Dr. Jekyll? Is that you, sir?
Of course. What do you want, fool?
Here's a fresh lot of the drugs, sir. I went to yet another chemist.
Yes, put it down outside the door and go.
Very good, sir. Dr. Jekyll, are you all right, sir?
Did you hear me tell you to go? Now to prepare the drug. For once, Jekyll was right. Hyde must vanish, never be seen again. There is no refuge for him. Oh, now may this work. It is ready. May all the powers of darkness restore the potency of this drug and give me safety. Jekyll, I drink. Behold and come forth. It doesn't act. Jekyll, you bungling fool, what have you done? The potion is ineffective. There! You not understand. Hyde has appeared now against his own desire. It was no act of his which brought the transformation. Jekyll, for pity's sake, help me. Tell me what to do. Dear Dr. Jekyll, won't you please help me? I am your humble admirer and servant, your slave. Answer me. Jekyll, don't abandon me. I am alone.
Mr. Utterson, sir.
Fool, what's the matter? What do you want?
Mr. Utterson, I'm very sorry to wake you, sir, at this time of night.
What is it, Fool?
I think there's been foul play, sir.
Foul play? How, Fool? When?
I'm afraid, sir, something has happened to Dr. Jekyll. I beg you to come and see for yourself.
Very well. And we better send for Miss Carey, too.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Utterson, sir, is asking to see you. And Miss Carey.
Tell him I cannot see anyone.
Thank you, sir. Now, does that sound like Dr. Jekyll?
The voice I heard in that horrible dream, or whatever it was. Oh, Mr. Utterson, I fear Henry is terribly, terribly ill.
His voice is certainly much changed.
Once only I saw him, for a moment. Sir, he was wearing a mask on it.
A mask? Ah, then I begin to see daylight. Your master Poole has been attacked by one of those disfiguring illnesses.
No, Mr. Utterson, it's something more, something worse. I'm sure of it.
Well, we shall see. Jekyll, I demand to see you. Elizabeth and I must and shall see you. If not by fair means, then foul. If not with your consent, then by force.
Henry, dear, unlock the door.
For God's sake, have mercy. Leave me.
That's not Jekyll's voice. I remember. That's the man who ran over that little girl. That's Hyde. Go and bring an axe, Poole. We'll smash down the door. Jekyll, if you break down the door, I beg you, put me away. Jekyll, you who are now only a thought in my mind, let me give you a body. Show me how.
So, now you want my shape, Mr. Hyde. Do you remember when you begged me to give you a form? I yielded to temptation. Now, I am helpless.
That day in the park, I first became myself, Hyde, without the potion. Why can I not become Jekyll now without it? Transform me.
This is the last irony, Hyde. The last irony. All the potions of London town will not transform thee, little man.
You jest, curse you.
Look at the table, Hyde. There is a tablet of poison. Take it, Hyde, and die.
No, I will not. I am still the master, Jekyll.
With my last flicker of being, I order you. Die now, Hyde.
No, spare me. Spare me.
Take the poison. The mind of Jekyll directs the hand of Hyde.
Hurry, fool.
A couple more blows and the door is down.
That's got it. Jekyll! Dr. Jekyll! Where is he?
Henry? No. Oh, no.
Dr. Jekyll is dead.
On the Theater Guild on-the-air production of Dr. Jekyl and Mr. Hyde. We express our thanks to our stars, Frederick March as Jekyl and Hyde, Barbara Bel Geddes as Elizabeth, and Hugh Williams as Utterson. Our thanks also to the other members of our cast whom you heard in these roles. Dr. Lanyon was played by Betty Kroger, Poole by Carl Harbord, Sir Danvers Carey by Charles Francis, Mr. Guest by Donald Bucher, Inspector Newcomb by Wesley Addy, Arabella's Mother by Kathleen Cordell, Arabella by Denise Alexander, and The Cockney Woman by Jean Cameron. The Theater Guild on the Air is under the supervision of Lawrence Langer and Teresa Helber. It is directed by Homer Pickett with R. Minor Marshall as executive producer. F. Mark Smith is editor, and the music is composed and conducted by Harold Levin.